Innovative.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of Hoops with the Homies. I'm your co-host, RJ. I got DJ with me. I got Moan Pro Hustle. And we got a special guest in the building. Let me do the introduction on this one, guys. You know when you meet somebody and then you like, remember Step Brothers, like, we just become best friends? One of those moments, right? So let me give you, so of course, you know, we met through hoops at Artesia High School. And there was this one day, right? This is the day that put us on varsity for show. That just locked it in for show. And we had a game at Lakewood High, and we was losing.
Artesia?
We was losing. Artesia, we was losing. We was losing at the time.
Patrick?
Nah, we was losing. I don't remember what school we was playing. I couldn't even tell you.
Lakewood.
Oh, we was playing. Okay, we was playing Lakewood.
Patrick has to be out there.
We was playing, right? And this was the summer. This was the summer going into the school year. So I was on. Of course, every freshman was on freshman except James at the time. So coach told me I'm gonna play with JV today. I'm like, bet. What? I'm about to show my ass. So we started hooping. We was losing at the end of the game. We down by like 10 with like maybe like a couple minutes left. What I remember for sure is I hit 3 threes. Now we down by 2.
Yep.
We down by 2 now. So what happens is now we get a stop. I got the ball. Couple seconds left. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to fire this up from wherever I'm at.
That's like you.
I'm about to fire this up. I'm about to fire this up.
He want all the full court shots.
Fire this up from wherever I'm at. They double team me. And guess who I see wide open at the top of the key?
Trailing.
My guy.
Yep.
I was like, I got to get this up. I swing the ball at the top of the key. Game winner, splash. We win by 1.
Yep.
That's your first game winner?
That was my first 3 I shot in the game.
Nigga, what?
Yep. And game winner. After that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm letting these go.
Became a shooter immediately after that. What?
That's what it sounded like. Your first 3 ever in your
freshman year, sophomore year, I was playing like the 3 and the 4.
Okay, that's
was
what
you nervous?
Bro, I remember that play vividly.
I just was like, you know what? I'm trailing. I'm right here at the top of the key.
So it just flowed.
I had to give it up,
and
bro.
I was already like shooting 3s just before the game. I was kind of getting to like, you know what? Let me get out here.
Bro,
let me just stop.
bro,
I'm not gonna. I knew I
that.
wasn't about to be 6'8", 6'10", trying to play in the block. So I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. So,
bro, splash that.
Yep. Shoot that shot. And
since then, my brother. Since then,
it's been solid.
Locked in, they don't switch it up, my brother. That's my guy. That's my guy. None other than Elias, my guy. My guy. I'm glad you're here, my brother.
Oh, man,
for sure.
Appreciate you.
So yeah, this is my brother. We went to Artesia together, hooped, giving James and everybody work every practice, making them niggas run for no reason. Yeah. Cause they can't, you know, it's little shit like that.
I gave Artesia a little work my senior year.
Yeah, goddamn
What
lie.
you play for?
Bellflower. You a
year?
damn lie, right?
Not senior year.
Hey, my
He my year.
07. So it was James' senior year, but I had Ronaldo sitting on him like majority of the game.
Nah,
we was blowing out everybody.
But it was a dunk fest.
Yeah, it was a dunk fest when we played.
For them.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Especially at their house. It was
I was
like,
so mad, bro.
It was like, God, this nigga just attempted between. Did he do the?
Niggas had James Harden, Ronaldo, Sidney.
Doing that my senior year. After we left,
bro,
like me, Derek.
How do you stop that?
Greg. He just turned up.
How do you stop that? James
like,
Harden,
you know what?
Malik Story, Ronaldo, Sidney.
Show my ass, and he, yeah.
But they
had Ronaldo. We didn't have Ronaldo. My
they had Chantel Norman.
Chantel wasn't really dunking. He was laying that motherfucker up.
Yeah. They put me on him a couple of times.
One game he did dunk.
We played against John Glenn.
I remember that.
As far as like skill,
I played against him in JUCO as well. Chantel Norman. accidentally injured.
I recently added him on Facebook, maybe a month or two ago.
Who?
Chantel.
I didn't speak to him in years.
Bro, I was like, what the fuck is this Chantel? Nigga, what the hell?
Yeah.
I think he was working at. Let me shut up. But I think I seen him at a car dealership. I ain't even go. You know what I mean?
Hey, hooping for life ain't for everybody. I know for sure it ain't for me.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, we got a special guest here today.
Sure.
And we about to talk some hoops like we always do. But first thing I want to do is give a shout out to LSU.
Most definitely.
Women's basketball.
Most definitely.
Bringing home the ship. You know, there was a lot of controversy after that game. I don't know how y'all felt about it with Angel Reese giving the "You Can't See Me" all up in Caitlin's face.
I think that's the Tony Yayo. Even though they say it's a John Cena, I think John Cena got it from Tony Yayo.
He
for sure got that from Tony Yayo. He for sure got that
I
from
think
Tony
he got it from
Yayo.
because Tony
For sure.
Yayo was the first
He was
person
doing that.
seen doing that.
He was doing that for sure. But she didn't get that from Tony Yayo.
Nah.
Nah, she got it from John Cena.
She
for
got
sure.
that from John Cena. So she been doing that throughout the tournament. And when she cooking, splashing on everybody, she do her little "You Can't See Me," and nobody had a problem with it. Everybody loved it.
They replayed that shit like
we
15
saw it.
times
We
on
was seeing
Sports
it.
Center.
So-
Like fucking crazy.
Now she's losing, and Angel Reese, you know, she had a problem with her fellow SEC sisters losing and them disrespecting them, how she was playing defense on them and all that,
Would've gave
and
him
she
the
took it
pressure.
personal. The whole LSU team took it personal.
Do that either too.
And
Hey,
I'm cool.
I'm not gonna hold you. She still had 3 seconds of the key on that same play. Like she went like this and never left the key after that, and they didn't even call that shit. That's disrespectful in a whole bunch of fucking ways. And
That's what we call WP. And I ain't gonna break down what WP is, but that's WP right there.
white privilege.
Hey, but
Fuck it, I say it. I don't care.
but
that
yes.
white girl had that coming. I don't care.
So
I don't give a fuck.
she did you like that? You like the "You Can't See Me" back to her? I liked it too. I liked it too.
Because it's basketball and it's
No, it's a
competitive.
fact.
Right.
Just
don't come out here on some bullshit. You know what it reminds me of? And I'm gonna say this right now. Remember when fucking JJ Redick was over there getting his ass whooped after he was talking all that shit his first 2 years at Duke? That's what's gonna happen to her.
You talking about when JJ Redick was still at Duke?
Yeah, the last 2 years or last year he was at
It's
Duke and he
blurry
was
for
just
me.
getting knocked the fuck around the whole fucking season. That's the year they barely made the tournament. I think they was like a 9 seed.
I think
This reminds
He was just getting his ass whooped.
it reminds me of the NBA shit when it's like with Russ rocking the baby and niggas rock the baby back to him or niggas
Curry, when
you
Curry
little.
used to do the little shimmy, I remember in playoffs when
It's a
CP did it
fact.
to him, like, you know, just
Right,
run
right,
back.
That's a
right,
fact.
You know what I mean,
right.
it's just all like just try to build real estate.
I don't know what it is when it comes to female hoops that they feel like they just I agree with her. And she back next year. I hope she do that shit all next year.
I think
Right.
sometimes that could be all across the board when it comes to just hoops because, you know what I mean, in certain situations, it always seems like a double standard where it's okay that somebody, it becomes classless for us, you feel what I'm saying, to show
Us.
passion.
What's us? Who's us?
You feel what I'm saying?
Who's us?
Shit.
Who's us?
The predominant people in the sport. Let's keep it a
Yeah,
buck.
we can say
Fuck
that. Yes.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But then the other way around, when they get to doing, they got somebody that they could cheer for, and it's cool. But then once they get beat, it's like, oh, that's kind of like I don't want to say Conor McGregor shit, but you get what I'm saying? It be just like certain things. Once they make it racial, but other than that, the shit really just be basketball. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's keep
It's
it
all
a
a
buck.
part of the game. You know?
The only reason this shit is even that much of a big deal is just the novelty of it, right? Seeing somebody that looked like her with that type of confidence and bravado and swag is just not something we see every day. It reminds me of Jimmer. Remember when Jimmer was out here going crazy?
Was going nuts.
Looking at motherfuckers like, I'm about to knock this shit in your wop. Right?
He was putting up 50, 60 balls, bro.
You're not
That's
lying.
crazy.
Jimmer was crazy, and everybody flocked to Jimmer. Steph was doing the same shit, and nobody gave a fuck until he got his team to the Elite Eight, right? It's the same thing.
That's a fact.
The
That's a
novelty of who's doing it is what makes it cool. When it's someone,
Is it the surprise?
But
Right,
I'm not
that's what I'm
surprised
saying.
because I'm gonna keep. Caitlyn been doing that for not the You Can't See Me, but she's been
Shooting,
playing.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
been
yeah.
shooting lights out since she been in college for sure. Because I remember last year she got put out, but she was still going crazy. And then the year before, I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" So she's been doing this for a minute, but her confidence now is through the roof. Now she got Steph backing her. She got all these pros backing her. She feeling herself, but she got humbled. LSU put that humbling on her, even though she still got her 30 ball. She still got a 30 ball, but the team got humbled for sure. So I'm with that. I'm
She need to
Team
transfer.
Reese on
I ain't
that.
gonna tell
I'm
you what
Team
to
Reese on
do
that.
with your life, Caitlin, but you need to transfer. Just take your ass to UConn and go over there and let Gino put you on the spotlight. Like, you stay at Iowa, you gonna have to do all that work every game. 40, 40, 40,
And
40,
it's gonna
50.
be harder next year for
It's
sure.
what?
They not letting you do that again.
What?
Hell no.
So,
Transfer.
Y'all
Make
not,
your money.
Yeah, I don't think y'all gonna beat South Carolina again, but
Hell no.
that's a whole nother topic. But anyways, congrats to LSU. We love what y'all doing over there.
For sure.
Team Reese, we with you on that.
No disrespect to Caitlin though either though.
Caitlin,
it's just basketball.
man.
we see it from a basketball perspective. We ain't looking
Take
at
what
the
you've been
races.
giving
Right.
out. Take what you've been giving out. You can't see me.
See, didn't
is
trip
what
about
it is. It is what it is. We don't know that,
That's true too.
but it is what it is. But now let's get into this NBA. Let's get into this NBA. This is what we're really here for right now. We in the final stretch of the season. Everybody mainly got 3 games left. Lakers got 4. Are y'all impressed or are y'all shocked with anybody this last month that has been showing their ass or
The
they
Lakers.
really Lakers?
I'm not
have-
even rooting for the Lakers first. I'm an LA guy. I'm going for the Clippers first, but the Lakers.
Listen, it's a Clipper fan.
Hey,
It's crazy. That's
the Lakers
crazy.
is doing their thing, and
Lakers is.
I got to
Lakers
give it
is.
to them. You feel what I'm saying? They after that trade, they made the right moves.
Lakers really are. I can't even lie. I got a lot of Laker hate in me. I got a lot of Laker hate in me.
I don't
but
hate
they-
them. It's just
This is my
Brian be
thing
tripping.
with Lakers right now. It looks good because you guys are trying to get in the playoffs. But what are you going to do when you get in there? That's my question.
Who you rooting for?
And let
Come
me
on, man.
say this.
Yeah, he got the Laker
I got
jersey on.
Laker jersey.
He's
my
the
peoples,
realest.
but
He might be the
at the
realest
same
that we've been
time-
waiting for.
He got
I gotta
Eddie
be-
Jones on though, so that could have been some old shit.
Oh, nah. Oh, shit. New.
Nah,
Man, forever, bro.
I'm gonna
Okay,
say this.
forever.
The only thing I'm gonna say about everything the Lakers doing, they look better as a team. Austin Reeves is getting all types of hype. I'm not gonna talk about it, but you're playing against load management teams right now. Like we gotta
which is circling back to his point. So
Count for
Yeah,
that.
because we all know playoff basketball is very different.
it's very
It's
different.
very different. And who they have to see going into whether it's the first round, second round,
Who you want
they're
the
gonna
Lakers?
have to really play.
Who you don't want to see the Lakers play?
Suns.
Honesty right there.
Who else?
First round.
First,
that's it.
son.
First. That's it. They gonna get their
But it's
groove in
looking
the
like
first.
they're gonna play what? Memphis, right?
as a-
Sacramento. If the play-in plays out the way it is,
I'm cool with
they
that.
play. Well, no, you're right. They play Memphis. They
I'm
will play
cool
Memphis.
with Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Because-
I'm
well.
cool. Sacramento.
They're
gonna
doing
be out
good,
5.
but right.
Come on, yeah.
You don't think this
you
gonna
guys
happen
are
in the
new
playoffs?
booties. No, no.
You been
They've been
saying
doing
that.
good this season, but let's be honest. Has this team been in the playoffs?
No,
That's
absolutely
exactly what.
not.
No, I don't trust
So,
new booties like
again,
that.
they just got this
playoff
good.
basketball is just
No
different.
cap.
You know
Bro,
it. So
it sound good. It sound good.
So
bro.
based off of Elias Sports Books, right? They're saying that the Lakers would jump to the 6 just with the games they got left. So they would play the Kings in the first round, and then that would mean Golden State if they stay where they're at in the play-in, because Golden State would drop to the play-in. They would play Memphis in the first round.
who would play Memphis in
That's
the
what I
first
said.
round?
Golden State,
I would love to
Golden
see
State,
that.
Memphis in
That's
the
gonna be
first
nice.
round.
Dylan Brooks and Draymond.
Every other night,
One of them ain't gonna
Come on,
last.
nights.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, somebody
Somebody-
getting
yes.
suspended.
One of them ain't gonna last.
Somebody
Come
getting
on,
suspended.
bro.
I
They're
don't.
gonna make a lot of money that game.
I love to see that. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. And Lakers would have who?
The Lakers would get the Kings,
I'm cool with that.
Who the Clippers getting?
the
Suns.
Suns. Yeah, at least
I
in
don't-
what this is projected.
boy.
That's not looking good for you, bro, at all.
And then
Here's
they
the
got
thing, though.
Suns
Like I
is
told
gonna
him on
be
the phone,
tough.
I said, I think I'm looking at the Clippers and I'm looking at the line. I said, bro, why they not trying to lose a couple of games? A, B, C, D. I said, could it be they not scared of these niggas?
I was about to say.
Because if you look at the Clippers team, even without Paul George, we need Paul.
Yes.
We need Paul. But even without Paul, we still got enough to make a good run, especially if Kawhi is leading the charge.
Kawhi's not playing like he usually plays.
The last 3 Clipper games, they got 3 left. They play the Lakers, they play Portland, and they play Phoenix. That's their last 3 games. How many games are they winning?
One,
Just Portland?
It's that Portland game. Well, I mean, they
Yeah,
could
'cause
win the
Dame ain't
last one because
playing.
they both gonna rest.
Dame already said, "Yeah, I'm cool."
Yeah, Dame's done.
Like, a
Dame's
week ago.
done.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everybody got that last Portland game.
And whoever got Portland got a dub. But
That's fucked up for Dame. Just real quick, I just want to say
that win doesn't mean anything for Phoenix.
I'm just surprised that players they do that now to
What?
where like, yeah, I know I'm not gonna make the playoffs, so these last 2 weeks I'm not gonna play.
I think for
Like, I
Dame
wanna
it
see
was
Kobe doing some shit like that.
I think that was
or
an
anybody else.
organizational call for Dame.
I think they just it's no
They
point.
having a
You
goddamn
might not
meeting.
know.
Yeah,
you
that's
might
the
not
problem.
know.
True.
You
They
might not
having a
know. But they
meeting.
say I'm a Dame hater on the
You
show.
are a fucking Dame.
Oh, I've seen your work.
You feel me?
I see your work.
Dame
I'm gonna clip
does
this with
well.
all your Dame hating clips.
Dame
I've
does
seen them
well.
all. There's a few shorts. But
You
go
feel
on.
me? I think the thing with Dame and the thing we got to remember is he's the only one on that squad. And it's been that way for what?
A long time.
6-7 years since LaMarcus Aldridge left.
Man, and that was baby Dame at that time.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
like
it's not now Dame at all.
for Portland, the only thing they could ever give him is respect and more money than everybody else. So if we know we're not gonna make it, why am I gonna keep throwing you out there on the court for you to get hurt like you did last year? You know what I mean?
Also, I think they're
I
having
would
a
be
meeting
damned
with
if
him,
Dame
bro.
got hurt last game of the season.
I think they're
Yeah,
having
I'd be sick,
a meeting
bro.
with Dame to let him know, like, we trying to do the best we can.
Nah.
And what do you want to do, in my opinion? Because it's everybody know that it's a lot of pressure getting put on him right now because everybody know if he leave,
He
could do something.
A ring wherever the fuck he go.
for sure.
See, that's the thing. That would make Dame a super. That would solidify his
I'm
superstar.
not- we're not-
Okay,
we're not-
so
we're not-
I'm
but I'm not
glad,
gonna
I'm
get into it.
glad you
See,
said that.
See,
Why do you think he's not a superstar? Because like I said, I've seen your work. So Dame is nice, even if he stays there. But
the thing about it, right, is
it ain't gonna make sense.
when you're the only player on a team that's not performing well, how do we judge your performance individually,
What do you-
right? So
Well, let me shut up. Let me shut up.
if you don't lead to wins, how is it that we can say you're conducive to a winning team?
Let me shut up.
You get what I'm saying?
so in what way? And to my knowledge, you've seen him play. Whether
Yeah.
it's the playoffs, through the season.
most definitely.
Where do you see that he's not
winning.
in a winning mind state or even clutching shit at the end?
No,
Like,
I see. I'm not saying he's not in a winning mind state. It's more of a situation where, okay, do y'all remember when Al Jefferson was on the Hornets?
Ain't nobody thinking about no fucking out.
He was averaging. He was averaging 30 and 15.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You bring it.
Wait.
That's
If
not
we-
comparable, bro.
that's Al Jefferson. Like
Al
But
Jefferson.
how do you
in
quantify that?
Charlotte, like
But how
Bro.
do you quantify that? But that's what I'm saying. It's Dame in Portland. You know what I
Bro.
mean? Like,
Bro.
let's see Dame in LA. Let's see Dame in Dallas. Like, think if
he would
Dame.
excel.
Dame's team,
Like, that's what he needs.
To him, Dame's teammates will solidify if he's an all-star, if he's a superstar or not. His teammates, not him. His teammates are
But
going
that's
to
based
determine
on
if
that he
he's.
feel like Dame only gonna go as far as good as his team is. He feel like Dame got to get to like
I'm saying
It
we
makes
don't
no
know.
sense.
Western Conference
okay,
Finals or at
I
least
heard-
Finals.
I heard everything you said. Without Dame, how would they have got to the playoffs? Or who do you consider that
I'm not
that
saying
leads a team?
I'm not saying
to doing
Dame.
that?
I'm not saying Dame can't lead a team, but Dame leading a team doesn't lead to a championship.
Every
we know that.
superstar doesn't lead to a championship if they're the guy. There are superstars that do not lead to a championship.
Again, I'm not saying that's the only criteria, but if you lead this team and you can't get me to the playoffs, you can't get me regularly.
playoffs.
But he
He goes regularly.
He do go to the playoffs.
He goes regularly.
Yes.
Like,
He goes
Even
regularly.
sometimes damn near by himself.
but first round is the playoffs now.
But he get past the
He went
first
to the
two though,
Western
even by
Finals.
himself.
When everybody was hurt.
See,
And then when
now
they
we-
play somebody,
See what I'm
then when
saying,
they
bro?
play somebody,
Justification,
it's-
nah, you
bro.
can't
no,
do
but then when
that,
they
nah.
play somebody,
I
they got,
swear,
they got.
bro. I wish Dame would walk in here right now, bro. Golly.
Who's your team? Was it Minnesota?
Yeah, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he
doing
did
his
it.
work.
Wow. I'm literally noticing the logo now.
Yeah.
Because, all right.
Bullshit.
Since when? Like, KG, Wally Zerby?
97 when the Lakers traded Eddie Jones. I was
Yeah,
like,
see,
fuck
it's
that.
really Eddie Jones fan.
I'm not fucking with y'all no more. And then I saw KG and I was like, I'm
But
gonna
look,
KG
no. I don't know if you
KG
catch.
nice.
I don't know if you caught this clip. He believes at one point in time, Chauncey Billups was a superstar.
He led his team to a championship.
Chauncey
A
Billups,
superstar?
superstar.
Led his team to a championship.
Nah.
Carmelo
absolutely
Anthony.
not.
Who was the superstar
Carmelo
of that
Anthony was
Pistons
never a
team?
superstar.
Who was the superstar of that Pistons
Bobby
team?
Wallace.
You and Ben? I was gonna
Ben,
say Rip.
nah. No.
I'm gonna say they didn't
The
have
time
a superstar.
when they went to
could
the
say that too,
finals,
though,
beat
but-
Lakers, Ben.
It
was him.
I mean,
He was the
Chauncey hit
face.
some big
They- I mean,
ass
of
shots
course,
in the
they had-
playoffs.
You can't not mention the entire starting five from Chauncey,
That's a fact.
Rip,
They
Right.
come into the package.
Tayshaun,
Just like the Spurs.
Rashid.
Yep.
You can't.
Yep.
So,
I
but
mean-
as far as like who was leading in blocks, literally the face of the team was Ben Wallace.
He said,
Was he the one that was leading in points? All that? No,
Carmelo Anthony has never been a superstar.
never.
Never.
See what I'm saying,
You're
bro?
But he got
bro.
them to the Western Conference Finals, and they lost to Kobe.
Like, if Kobe wasn't in the way, they would have for sure went to the finals.
He's
For
not.
sure.
He doesn't make
For
sense.
sure, bro.
His logic doesn't make sense. Bro.
Like
His logic
Dog.
doesn't make sense, bro.
aside from Carmelo, just that team alone,
Tracy
they
McGrady,
had a squad,
no
bro.
superstar.
Whoa.
I be with him.
Never.
I
never
be
said
with him.
that. I
I
didn't
be
say
with
that.
him to
Tracy
certain
McGrady?
degrees.
Tracy
Let me
McGrady,
let me
I
ask
agree
you
with
this.
you.
When were they a championship team though?
A contender? That year he was in Houston. If y'all don't get hurt, they would have won a championship.
Who's your top 5 all-time superstars
Superstars
Yes.
of all time.
of all time?
LeBron,
I like how you put that first.
MJ. I'm going to say Shaq.
Okay.
I'm going to say Kobe's in there. And then I'm going to say Tim Duncan.
I'm not going Tim. You had me for 4. Iverson,
I thought you was gonna say Iverson or Steph.
you're just
See, Steph might have been a good one.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll
Steph might have been.
You got four.
but on my
four solids.
but on my criteria, right? Because I'm only doing it off of your ability to lead a team to a championship. The stats you could pad, right? Kimball Walker went crazy one year. Kimball Walker was an
Walker ain't
all-star.
never had Dame numbers.
Go look. But I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
need to. He ain't never averaged 30.
But I'm saying when you play on a bad team and you're the best player on a bad team, that's like me playing with kindergartners. We might not never win a
No.
game, but I'm gonna put up 40.
no.
You get what I'm saying?
do, but-
so maybe in a different environment, Dame doesn't need to do all of that, but they win.
His teammates determine if he's a superstar, not him.
I just need to see it.
Alone-
I just need to see it in a
it
winning
makes-
environment. That's all I'm saying.
He's been going to the playoffs.
But some of them years they 500 or they're under 500 in the playoffs.
Oh,
That's still not winning.
So Lakers don't got no
But
superstars right now.
you have to factor in
See,
who they're
damn,
playing
see?
in the Western
Lakers don't got no
Conference.
superstars right now.
Kemba has.
You just mentioned LeBron.
Lakers, he just said they've been going. Portland was going to the playoffs 500 or below 500.
Right.
Lakers are 500 or maybe a game over.
They're right
now.
there.
Yeah, they're I think a game.
Do the
keep
Lakers
going
have a
up and
super?
down. They're
Do the
like-
Lakers have a
yeah.
superstar right now?
To me right now,
To you right now?
No.
See what I'm saying?
no.
You gotta stop talking to him, bro.
No.
You
Y'all
gotta stop-
talking about marketability.
You gotta stop talking
Y'all
to him.
talking about
who-
everything.
Who's your superstar right now this season?
My superstars: Joker, Jason Tatum, Giannis. I would have put LeBron if the season would have went better. Again, they could change. You could change my mind in the postseason.
Boy.
He's the leading all-time scorer.
Yeah,
He doesn't care about
He
that.
hit that this year.
yeah.
He doesn't care about that. That means nothing to him.
Your accolades as an individual play a small part in how I view you
he's-
as a superstar.
You gotta stop talking to him. You gotta let it go. See, now you feel my pain.
So you-
let it go. Let it
So
go.
you would say this year, Joker is more of a superstar than LeBron?
Joker leads some more wins than LeBron.
Oh my god.
Are we denying that? Hold on. Are we denying that? Y'all are crazy.
Wow.
Joel Embiid.
Listen. No. You. If it makes sense
You
to you,
even mentioned Embiid.
I said Joel Embiid's in
if
there
it
too.
makes
Okay,
sense
so-
to
okay.
you, if it makes sense to you,
That's fair.
we're all for it. If it makes sense to you, it doesn't make sense to anybody else.
That's
But if
fine.
it makes sense to you, we're all for it. You know,
We agreed the list is fluid. We agreed it's not like a structured
I'm not agreeing
list.
with nothing with you.
You said it. All right, we gonna move on. Fuck it.
Yeah. Your
Fuck it.
last statement
Fuck
was
it.
your last.
Fuck it.
His last statement was
Fuck it.
Jamal Murray is a better player right now than Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that shit had me.
You're
rolling.
crazy, dog.
It's fluid.
That shit had me rolling for
Smoking
like
dope
4
digging
minutes.
dynamite.
I gotta be done.
Nah, bro.
I gotta be done.
Jamal Murray is
But we didn't
playing
talk about
well.
the
But
East.
Jamal
Hold on.
Murray
We didn't
is
really
playing-
get into the
Jamal
East.
Murray is playing well right now, though. I want to say
Well,
that.
he's
Well,
not
yeah.
playing what he was
Well.
doing 2-3 years ago.
We didn't talk
not.
about the East.
The
right?
East,
Playing
is
alright.
set in stone. I'm surprised with Brooklyn Nets, but they still gonna be done first round. Doesn't matter who they
Yeah.
play.
That's just
all
because the
right.
players that they got right now.
Here's
as far
what I'm
as
gonna
Michael
say.
Bridges, like he has his opportunity to be him.
Yeah,
Like, he doesn't have to
he's-
be behind
That's from going
Devin
to
Booker. Like he's
going
playing.
to being on Artesian and going to John Glenn and
yeah, all the way, all the way.
he had
You
Artesian
gonna put
go
up
to John Glenn.
30
you
a
gonna
night
go crazy.
every night. Literally
go crazy.
30.
So of who's in the East right now, right? It's Milwaukee, Boston, and then everybody kind of a little bit looking at Philly and Cleveland. Nobody cares about the rest. Who is y'all's dark horse in the East right now?
Cavs in 6. I'm gonna stand on that.
Wait, to win or just to like?
That's my dark horse. Every series they in, it's Cavs in 6. I don't care.
Just riding that all the way through.
I was riding that when Brown was there. Cavs in 6. I don't care. I don't care who they play.
I like the Knicks, low key.
Get the fuck out of here.
I like the Knicks.
See, yeah, I be with you sometimes. And you say some
Nah,
wild
bro.
shit.
I like.
I'm even
Knicks.
surprised they're 5th seed right now.
Because there's no. If my schedule says we're playing the Knicks tomorrow, what club we going to?
That's what I mean, though. Y'all not. They don't take them seriously enough.
What club? I'm not worried about them.
Whatever happens on the
might.
East, all
Now
the
you
top
t-
seed teams are all going to go.
Now tell me
see
we
each
got
other.
a series with them.
In my opinion,
I'm locked in on their ass.
I don't look at no
and
team
again,
under
it's
4.
the
That's-
playoffs.
Hank, see,
Like you think they're gonna
The only
go
person.
head to head with anybody?
Wait, the only person.
Literally
Wait,
anybody.
did Cleveland make the playoffs last year?
they made the play in.
Play in, right? So but they didn't get out. So really, the only one on the team with any like experience is Donovan Mitchell, right?
Donovan
wait.
Mitchell.
No, Allen too, right? Jared Allen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played with Brooklyn.
Yeah,
he played
yeah.
with Brooklyn.
That might be the only two. I'm just saying.
cool.
I'm just saying. Them Knicks, they got some players over there with
They
experience.
have Julius Randle.
Man, stop it.
I
What y'all think about
I
Philly?
like RJ. When RJ gets hot, that shit is nice. The two of them
But
together.
I've never seen him in
But that's a big
playoff
win.
experience.
I
nor
heard
do
New
I
York
even
is
see
looking
him
at Dame though.
being
They
ready for
saying
that.
Dame needs to go to
I
New
don't
York.
want him. Don't do that.
Kyrie might go.
I'd rather you stay in Portland than go to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, you going.
it's
Y'all
not
saw
gonna
what
be-
happened to
Don't,
Melo.
go
It's
to,
gonna be
don't go
worse
to a
than-
famous bum. Like, don't do that.
Y'all saw what happened to Melo. That ain't gonna work. Yeah,
Stop.
it's worse if Dame is out there than when Melo went.
Who do you like? Philly? How
For
they've
Dame?
been recently?
Oh.
No, not for Dame.
they
How-
play?
Ooh, that would be nice. Damn.
Philly.
Dame James and Embiid.
My thing is, what the hell is James Harden really doing?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Like
I can't answer that. I
Like-
can't answer it.
like you brought me up. Like they brought him over here for the pick and roll, and that shit ain't even. They ain't even doing that no more. They just giving it to Joel on the block, low key. Like
I don't know if the new version of James is James or if no, I'm being serious. I don't know if it's a new version of him or if it's just a matter of him realizing the only way I'm possibly gonna win is if I go through Joel.
I can't. Be
I
number
can't
one.
tell the difference. I can't tell if he's like saying, "Let me take my foot off the gas," or if he's saying, "Let me
He should, though, in my
try to
opinion, just a
run
little
through."
bit.
Let me try to run this through Joel because ever since they've been running it through Joel, they've been winning.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I said. He
So
should for a
I
little
can't
bit.
tell.
He should be more of a passer.
He should be passed first.
He should be
How,
like
what version of James would work?
It got to be because at a point in time in Houston, he wasn't fully scoring all the time, but he was for sure
Was he
assists,
with Chris
rebounds.
Paul that time?
I think it was right before, right?
He just
That
let me say
facilitator
this:
was right.
24 with the guys I see him around. He could average 24 and like 12, 13, 14 assists.
I see. He be getting assists real quick. He have 6 in the first quarter. You be like, God damn.
But then he stopped because he's trying to. I be seeing him like fuck up, but figuring out trying to like score and really point guard. If you get what I'm saying, and then as well trying to get Embiid involved.
Playing with Embiid got to be tough, bro. Because Embiid gonna always come and try to set that screen. Mm-hmm.
He like
and
big
you know he
though.
wants the ball too.
But James used to playing with like a Capella. Like you
Right.
either want the lob or that's it.
Like you
Yeah.
diving straight to the basket and you
Yeah.
out the way. Like Embiid don't
Joel's a
hang
pick
out.
and pop.
Yeah.
He's a pick and roll.
I would think that make it more easier.
I hear you.
I mean, yeah,
You just
for
drop it
sure.
off, keep running out the fucking way.
but all
Because if
he's
they
played with,
double on Embiid, you know James is open.
Right.
he does have opportunities to like play in a different game.
He just has to be efficient.
Yeah. Yes.
Efficient.
So what-
Because when
Yeah.
you point guard, you got to know. You know what I mean?
That's
that
never really
that
been
balance.
his game, though, is efficiency. It's been getting to the foul line.
That's still efficient. Efficient is how you
from
put
the,
the.
from the floor, though. Like, he's never been an efficient shooter.
But if you
Yeah. Yes.
if you shoot if I shoot if I shoot a mid range shot and I get fouled and I miss, that don't affect my shooting
If
percentage.
you get fouled, you're right. But I'm just saying, as you look at his raw shooting, I don't think he's one of the most
I'm
efficient
gonna
shooters.
have to check the stats on that one.
Yeah, I don't.
He is.
What's efficient? Give me a number before we check.
I would say somewhere between
From the three.
From the three, anywhere above like 33, 34 in today's
Above
heat.
33
Sure. over
field
that.
goal. Regular field goal. What percentage?
I don't even have to look that up, and I know
37, 38.
33 and 37 is what you bro, he got that.
The year where he scored
got
30
that.
or more on every team, he for sure had that.
He's been a volume shooter though.
But if his volume's still high and he's still getting over 33 and 37 or whatever
yeah, his
numbers,
percentages.
he's still
where it need to
there.
be at.
I don't know, bro. What version of
Plus
James?
minus two. I
What
don't
version
like
of
that.
James will get them a ring?
2016.
Or is there no
Houston.
version? Philly
2016
just can't
Houston.
do it.
Just like average wise,
What is what?
really what you said, somewhere in the range of like 25, 10, 12,
Yeah,
13. I can see him. Doing
I can see
that.
him getting more than like
that's
averaging
that's,
13.
It's James, bro.
Some games I can see him having 20 and 18 like
I
on
can see
assists,
that,
but
yeah.
I don't think he's focused on Embiid. You got shooters all the way around you, but sometimes he don't hit them when they're open. Like even like Maxey, like they be having an issue with nigga, is he go swing it or this nigga just went and shot.
Yeah,
this
he might not be fully committed to the facilitator role, but somebody's got to talk to him and just tell him like, hey, this is your fit
Opportunity.
I know
Yeah.
they need. I just know they need more come playoff time.
for sure.
That this ain't enough to win a ring.
Not with
It's-
Boston
nah,
playing
nah,
like
nah.
not with
Fuck
Boston
no.
playing
Fuck
like
no.
that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Y'all messing with
Tatum
them.
is just he's going crazy
Tatum
right
going
now.
crazy. Yeah, that's why that's my East guarantee.
Who? Okay.
Guarantee.
Question then. Question. Who's got the best starting five in the playoffs? Is it Boston for sure?
Slow down. That was a question I ain't think about. Best starting five. Best starting five. No. I'm going Phoenix.
In the East.
Oh, in the East? Or period?
Well, let's
In
do
the
both.
East?
Let's do both.
I'll
East
start with
and then
the
period.
East. In the East. Yes. Boston has the best starting five.
I look at like Cleveland starting five. Though,
Milwaukee
I'm
up there.
literally
Yeah, I was about
looking
to
at
say.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's
I
up
swear
there.
I was
I
looking
was
at
about
I
to
like
say.
theirs,
would
but
say
I don't
Milwaukee
like
for sure.
Middleton ain't been performing
Middleton
like how
ain't
I've
been
been
Middleton.
expecting.
He's been hurt.
Offensively,
You know what I
he
mean?
hasn't been on this shit, but defensively, he's still getting.
But for
it,
me, it's gonna either
everything
be
he got.
Boston
But
or
Drew
Cleveland.
Holiday is doing his dang right now. We had like 50
Bro, that-
last week.
But
And Brooke,
51.
is it Robin? Who they got? Which Lopez is that? Is it
They got
Brooke? Brooke, yeah. I mean,
Brooke always been nice.
damn.
Bro, be
super nice.
tripping.
So
I remember we played him at
high
when he was
school.
going to San
I
Joaquin
remember that.
Memorial.
What?
Him and his brother.
Yeah.
It was him, his brother, Pondexter.
What I would
and,
say
I forgot who else they had.
for me, definitely Milwaukee in the East, and then for the West, I go with y'all and say Phoenix. Either Phoenix or the Clippers. Actually, if I'm being honest, either Phoenix or the Clippers in the West.
That Phoenix starting five is heavy.
Yeah,
They're tall too.
yeah. The only reason I'm reserved and saying maybe the Clippers is because defensively, if that starting five for the Clippers lock in, just Kawhi and PG, that's just tough.
We down
That's
PG
really
right now.
tough. Well, yeah, if PG, come back, but that's a tough.
And
ass.
when he comes back, like,
What y'all think about
in
Russ
what
for the
form
Clippers
is he
right
gonna be
now?
coming back?
Right now, because at first
We
it
ain't
was
said
0 and
these words
5.
in a long time. I like Russ right now.
0 and 5. They were started off 0 and 5. Everybody had a lot
He
to
was-
say. Right now, ain't nobody really like saying like, oh, he's doing what he's supposed to do.
But isn't this just validating the claim that he can't play with nobody? That's been the whole thing. Is he
No.
just gotta have it to
what you
himself?
mean, like
I don't think he could play.
Kawhi?
I don't think he could play in the limelight.
You
I
don't, you don't think he was able to play with anybody in OKC? Like,
that was a younger Russ though too. Like ever since he came off them MVP years, like
The MVP years was happening after KD left.
right. That's what I'm saying. Ever since
and
then,
he was pretty much by himself over there.
right. And then when he
Until
went
they
to
had Paul George.
and then when Paul George got there, it didn't really help.
Right.
Then when he went to Washington, you got Bradley Beal. That shit, it never looked right. It never looked right. And Bradley Beal's whole game ain't even built like Russ's. He's a spot up shooter and a diver to a slasher low
Russell
key.
still
his-
averaged
to his
triple-double that
defense,
year,
though,
That's the crazy part.
Bradley Beal and Paul George both are two people that you expect all the time high for. But if you really look at their stats, you'd be like, this nigga Paul George had 4 points in the playoff versus Bron.
That's
He
true.
got 12 here. He got 30 there. You know, there's a big inconsistency in their game. You feel what I'm saying? So some of that, whether he's there or not, both of them still do the same thing.
I mean, but you just get that stigma on you. You know, when you've got that many, when you've been associated with that many people, and there's no.
Did that start with KD? Think about it though.
I don't know.
I can't
man.
play with this nigga.
I don't
Hey.
know, man.
That started then.
the worst thing ever
when they
and
broke up.
in the last 20 years. The worst thing ever has been KD on social media and his burner account. When he
Nah,
was-
stupid.
when he
KD's
said
just
that shit about Billy Donovan and like
Burner account.
went crazy on Billy Donovan, and then we
crazy.
found out.
He was real comfortable in that burner account because
Bro,
nobody know.
He was
saying
liking
whatever he
everybody
wanted.
tweets. Russ ain't shit. To get him off the team, like he put out a whole fucking paragraph about Billy Donovan and shit.
I don't think Russ
nobody
is that
remember
bad though. I think Russ just cannot. I don't think he is a player that thrives in the limelight like that. He's better on a team you're not really focusing on.
That's true.
Like not to say you're not focusing on them, but they're not getting talked about every day. They not in the like that. Like he'll do good with the Clippers. He'll do good with any team that's not gonna make the playoffs. He gonna do good with any like the Orlando Magic. He'll kill it with Orlando. Teams that's not talked about,
my
he will do
God.
great with.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy on Orlando right now. No cap.
bro.
Hey, him and Pablo would be
He
nuts.
go crazy. So, but when
'Cause he's
you
literally
talk
gonna be
about
able to
Russ
do
every
whatever he
day, nah. You start to see them
I
seven
mean, they were
turnovers
doing
and
that when he was in
He do
OKC.
average a lot of turnovers.
He do, but they may all come in one quarter.
That's why like at times I've been looking at that shit where even I'm watching the games, I'm like,
So it don't be that
What the
bad though.
fuck?
But you
This
look
is-
at the box score, you be like,
but it be some
golly.
shit like, nigga, are you working on your handle? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, at that age, you are who you,
You
are.
know
low-key.
when you're on a fast break or something, and you see somebody open, you be like, damn, they open, but damn, is it too late? No, it's not too late. Yeah, it is too late. No, it's not. Let me throw it.
but he just be
Turnover.
losing that motherfucker sometimes, and he be like, but
You think about all that shit in your head.
But
Like
that's
the coach
also
want
he
me
be-
to, the coach want me to give it up right now.
Right.
Too late. Damn it. No, it's not. I think I can still
Oh,
get it there.
he reading the pass. Fuck. And it's already on my hands. Like
he doing
it's
some
over with.
2K shit.
So we've all been there.
But he also, I think it's also a lack of him trying to find out when to be aggressive because everybody shunned his aggression when he played for the Lakers. If you get what I'm saying.
And he don't want to be out the league. You can't fold. You still gotta. I'm sure he be at practice going hard.
That's a big one.
Man, you gotta.
Yeah, that's
you gotta
true.
To be out the league.
You don't want to be out the league.
There's
You
a lot
wanna-
of guys that's out that
That's
can play.
facts. Yeah.
So he's still trying to show that he could still be Russ at any time, and it's like sometimes you look like you're forcing it. But him with the Clippers right now is starting to flow. I always like Russ in the playoffs. Always like Russ in the playoffs. I always like Kawhi in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I think since
I like
he
Kawhi in
had
the playoffs.
KD, this is probably the best team as far as just on paper.
Agreed. This is
That he's
his
been with.
best team.
Who Russell Westbrook?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
It's been the
And
best
I'll even-
fit
and
for
as a
him.
Laker
for
fan-
That's-
sure.
yeah, best
It's been
fit.
the best
No,
fit.
just
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even fit wise, just on paper.
On paper too, because the Clippers is
paper,
way deeper
bro.
than the Lakers. Don't do that.
Like it was just
No,
him.
your point about the Lakers
LeBron,
and the Clippers in the chat is great.
and
Where you
AD.
said the Clippers have to go through Paul George and Kawhi to get their W's. Well, no, they got to play as a team. Whereas the Lakers got to go through Bron and AD.
Yeah.
And that shit definitely is showing.
Paul George doesn't have to play for the Clippers to be good.
That's why I was saying the
Kawhi doesn't
Clippers
have
could
to
probably
play
do
for
it
the
without
Clippers to
him.
be good. LeBron or AD has to play.
I mean, that couple of weeks without Bron, they didn't look bad. They didn't look as bad as everybody expected them to look when he was.
Brian, they look
back to the
championship worthy.
back to the first statement made.
That's
Thank
true.
you.
Are they looking
No,
good
for real, they look
because of how
championship worthy with
hungry
Bron.
they need
Right,
to be
because when
to
it
get
gets
in?
into
I don't
playoffs,
even be fucking with Bron.
When it gets into the playoffs and
and
everybody's got the
LeBron
same
is just
hunger,
sitting down with a boot,
On the
and
scoop.
Austin Reeves is leading the team.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Man,
That's,
Brian secretly did
playoffs,
load
and that's coming
management.
from a
I'm gonna
Lakers
say
fan.
that shit.
Shut
Brian
up,
secretly
bro.
did
God.
load
All right,
management.
next topic.
He put us.
I ain't even about to deal
First,
with
it
that.
went from 7 weeks. Then it be like, oh, he might be ready today.
and the
or
doctor
he
told
ready.
him, he needs surgery, but he said nah.
Think about it. Oh, he ready. What?
Hell yeah, that shit was crazy.
So we got
I told Javon that shit was gonna happen.
Yeah, and
So-
then the way how he reacted to when the shit happened, I felt something popped. Like,
Yeah.
he loves saying
you're
that.
not
Something
reacting
popped.
like something pop, bro. Because if you would have been,
I ain't talking to
In
nobody.
real
I gotta
pain.
evaluate my whole life if I felt something pop and I'm
Yeah,
damn near
man.
38. Hell no.
Yeah, I don't believe LeBron's extra with a lot of shit. That I will say.
He did a Paul Pierce instead of went to
He
go
didn't,
boo boo.
don't go that
They
far.
put a boot on him. He just got a regular
Don't go that
sprain.
far, bro.
He got a regular sprain, and they just threw a boot
He
on
kept
there.
playing that same game.
He got a sprain.
You ridiculous.
He got a little roll. You feel me? It's
just tweaked it.
strategic. It's strategic.
tweaked it.
It's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? You gotta, get it how you live.
I don't
That's what I
take
said.
no Bron slander on this show.
It's slander, but it's also respect because he's trying to win.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
don't
the
like that he
Scooty Boo.
switched everybody off the team, but as an individual, it's like nigga. Well, if I was LeBron, get this nigga off, get that nigga off. I need him, but don't do it so up and sudden. We
How
gonna
long
get a couple
you
of
want?
pieces.
Nigga only got like 5 years
But
left.
what I'm saying is okay.
I don't think.
What I'm saying
I
is
would say
this what I'm
Now,
saying, RJ.
yeah,
this what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Bron,
With Bron
I give him
teams,
3
the
more.
last couple of Laker teams, it'd be 2 niggas on the roster, left. Everybody else on the block.
Yeah, it'd be summer and,
it'd
they
be
got
like
3 people.
Everybody that
Yeah.
quick?
They should have kept Melo though.
Not even like,
That's true.
not even like,
kept
right?
Melo.
Not even like certain pieces. Like everybody. I said,
You know what'd
damn.
be crazy to me? Everywhere Bron go, I feel like his team be having like 7 mid-level exceptions every year. Cause he got the most like old motherfuckers for no money.
He got to.
He's smart.
he did
though.
that in Cleveland.
Them is-
Definitely
But that's
smart.
what I'm saying.
'Cause
You
that
only
was
get
the
one.
first time that happened where like summer came and like, damn, we ain't got nobody. Like we literally have to.
He's
rebuild.
exercising his player option to do it now because I believe he said he want to be
good,
an owner
you're
later
good.
on. You feel me? And do put together the pieces for teams.
I don't like that for Bron
No,
being the owner.
why not?
because he's gonna come from a super team mind state. It's not just gonna be traditional in my
But then
opinion.
that mean everybody else just gonna have to beef up. I don't like the super team thing, but at the same
that's
time,
what they're doing now. If you
if
heard
at the same
new-
time,
like,
beef up.
they're gonna allow a third supermax player, like a supermax deal for, let's say, Cleveland right now, right? They have Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. They got supermax deals. They're gonna give an option now to where a third player can get it.
I like it because it
what I
opens
mean?
up
So,
space
like,
for all the
Mobley.
great players don't haul all the sign for the other teams. Like you got a lot of get Dame out of Portland and put him, you know what I mean, with goddamn put him with the Bucks. You feel what I'm saying? Put him somewhere.
But what, you gonna take Drew out of there?
I'll give up Drew for that.
And Chris Middleton. Fuck it. You got Middleton too.
I'm tripping.
I'm just saying, like,
Drew.
if it could work in some type of way, like put him somewhere where okay, now we could look at somebody else grow up in Portland. You feel what I'm saying? And we get to watch some young folks, you know what I mean, get their run too. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they run get took based on you got to wait your turn. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Take your old ass over there and go with a ring and quit stealing money. Not like he like that. Not saying that's
So I-
towards
I-
Dame, but
Nah,
Just to backtrack real quick, I gotta I was looking up a few players, just to see what their numbers was, and I got a player that's gonna be shocking for you. 38% from 3 career wise. 44% from the field goal career wise. Are they efficient?
you said 38 from the
38 from the
38
3,
from the
44
three.
from field goal
For the career.
for the career.
for the career.
And
As a
they
guard-
played
as a
over
guard.
they played over 10 years
as a guard.
as a guard.
Are they? Yeah, they.
Yes, I'll say so too.
Well, that's James Harden.
Thank you.
Okay,
so-
so,
I knew
what
it
are the
was.
recent? What are the recent years
I
though?
knew it was.
What are the recent
Okay,
years?
for
sure.
Let's go to the
Everybody is
recent.
taking
Let's just stop
38.
that.
You know, 38.
What are the
you know what I
recent-
mean?
Recent years, real quick. Just
We know why.
Real quick.
At least within the Brooklyn years, literally when he got there, that's when they changed the foul rule. So his game immediately changed as soon as that happened.
That's a
true.
fact.
And in
That's
the
true.
transition to Philly, he hasn't even, since he's left Houston, he hasn't even got a chance to really
Ball.
get tied in. With
That's
the
what I
team,
was telling
let
him
alone
last
ball.
year when he
Like
first went
Philly
there.
is like the first team
No, I
that
get
he's
you.
actually playing with Embiid every
I'm
night
just
he's
saying,
playing
that's
type of
just
shit. You know what I mean?
Front heavy. It gotta be.
It's not. It's not. Last. I'm gonna go. When you want last 5? Last 3? What you want?
Whichever.
Last 5 years. That's from 18, 19 to now. From 3-point. 36, 35, 36, 32, 38 this year.
He's shooting 38 from the 3 this year.
Yep.
He ain't getting that many up, huh? No, I'm just asking, like, for real.
Seven.
I'm just
Seven a
asking.
game. 7 a game.
7?
7 a game.
Damn.
7 a game.
That's all right.
See,
a lot.
retract. Just retract.
No,
Pull it
go
back.
ahead.
Pull it back.
Go ahead.
3 for 7.
Field goals have always been in the 40s. They ain't never been in the 30s. Never been in the 30s.
Never. Okay.
Retract.
He's efficient.
Oh, that's all we wanted to hear.
Yeah.
That's all we wanted to hear. He's efficient for sure. To say he's not is crazy. Go ahead, get your facts while we talking about the next
No.
time. Because I know.
Go
No.
ahead.
I feel you. You had to do what I had to do.
No, go ahead,
It's
go
okay.
ahead, go ahead.
But it's okay. But what we got next is let's go predictions. Let's go predictions. Out
going
the
to the-
West. Out the West.
And into the
Before
East?
this playoffs get started, because when y'all see this episode, playoffs should just be getting kicked off. But we're gonna make our predictions now. Who's coming out the West? Who's coming out the East?
This is gonna be a tough one for the West, bro.
Out the East, I'm already going Boston. It's nothing anybody can say that's gonna sway me.
I want to say I like the idea of Boston
Idea this nigga.
because I had faith in them last year, and then when Steph Curry himself
But that's-
put the it factor upon Jason Tatum, and it was like,
But you're talking about the winning a championship. I'm talking about coming off the East.
all right,
Steph ain't got nothing to do with that.
got you.
Steph ain't got nothing to do with him coming
I
off the
just
East.
don't. I just don't have no more faith in Boston like that for that championship after that. Shit
If they
like
play
that.
Steph, or
Okay,
period.
so-
I
But who
think
do you think is gonna come out
Milwaukee
the
goes.
East,
I think Milwaukee. It's
I feel you, but nah.
it's Giannis got the it factor, and Jason Tatum he still
Did
be
you see the
showing
last
it.
game?
I didn't, but the Jason Tatum be
Did you see
showing
last
it.
year playoffs?
Yes,
that part.
yes.
Like they did not
But-
have an answer for Jason Tatum just as much. I mean,
That-
they had an answer for. I don't want to say just one player for Giannis, but they had a strategy to know what to keep him out the paint.
I
to
have
do
faith
what,
in
you know
Jason
what I mean?
Tatum
He
though to
always
win,
does.
but I don't see him beat no West team right now.
Okay, so he back to the finals. He already back to the finals.
I just had to, you know what I mean? My bad.
Now you
West
you
for
eager.
me. West for me. I think health wise, if
Everybody stays healthy. Everybody stays healthy.
Everybody stays healthy. Phoenix for sure.
Boy, them niggas is
Phoenix for
all
sure.
right. Y'all can act like y'all don't see it if you want
Because
to.
you got, I think you guys might be that's just my opinion. I think you guys are thinking as far as like during the season. Again, playoffs. You have to play them a possible 7 games.
Booker by
every other
himself.
night.
Booker by himself is a hell
You know
of a
what I
Phoenix
mean?
series. Booker by himself is a hell of a Phoenix series. We know KD's not going to average 20. We know that. He's going to average way more
I
than
give
20.
you that they got a big foe.
That's
because
really
they-
all you only need 8 in the playoffs.
You feel what I'm saying?
And Aiden has been doing well.
That's what I said. They got a big foe.
And he's done well in the
And they got
playoffs.
2 players that'll go for 60 any night.
Any night. And Chris Paul may give you 20 and 20.
right.
He been
He
getting
just
punked,
might.
so he better show up. Last year he got punked.
That's
By the young
cool.
fellas. He better show up.
That's cool. He ain't got no excuse now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He don't got no
better-
excuse.
I
certain
think it's
people I
gonna
had to lower the bar on. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't lower the bar for Chris Paul.
I think it's going to be a rematch.
My
I think it's gonna be
expectations.
Phoenix and Boston. I think so.
I like Phoenix coming out. There's nothing KD on any team that was already good at. Why does he keep doing that?
No,
I'm not gonna talk about that, but damn.
Phoenix needed him though.
Phoenix needed him, and I'm not gonna say KD needed him.
In a way that
No, KD
Warriors,
needed
you know what I mean,
them. KD
way
needed
more. You feel what I'm saying?
If all
Than
KD
the
ever
Warriors
gets is
did.
those Warriors championships, this shit don't matter.
Does this positive or negatively affect Chris Paul if he loses? Everybody stays healthy.
If they lose,
If they lose,
Yes, I think
Chris Paul can never be the GOAT, PG.
Yeah, I'm about to
if
say.
they
I
does
lose,
it
think
take?
so.
It
this
takes him
team
out of that.
can
that
never?
He needs to win a ring.
Never.
I think he got to get a ring.
I think he needs to win a ring.
Who would you say is a GOAT PG if he doesn't win the ring.
If he don't win, then it automatically defaults back to Magic. I mean, we've been giving it to CP for over a decade, hoping that he could win. This is your shot.
I don't give him
You
a
ain't
That's
got
what
no
I'm saying.
excuse.
Like, I
I
have
don't
to
give him
lower
gold,
my
I give him top
expectations
five.
with like
Right.
damn, he fucked up
Yeah.
right there. But the, oh, okay.
No, I would say this.
Yeah,
I would say this. I would say this.
I could
If
agree
Chris
with
I was
Paul,
waiting for it with the Clippers.
if
You
Chris
feel me?
Paul,
Yeah.
if he don't win a
And
ring,
he definitely had
He
an
was fucking
opportunity
up.
there. I think more than when he was with Houston.
Yeah.
if he does not win a ring, he's not better than Tony Parker.
You might not be wrong. You
If he
might
We
not
talking
doesn't
about
be
better
wrong.
career or just like skill?
with this team right now, if he does not win a ring, right now I say he's better than Tony Parker.
Is-
But if he does not win a ring, I can't argue that no more.
like skill or like just career?
like your career. Now I want to because you could tell Tony Parker.
nice.
You
Like,
he's
that's-
nice.
that's
he
a-
is.
that's
he
a-
is.
He's
that's a
good,
tough-
but
But they kind of like too like I ain't gonna
They
say
all-
too different, but
No, they are.
They different.
definitely-
But are
they
you
definitely
gonna? What I'm
different.
saying is Tony
'Cause-
Parker's career is a great career, but it's not a career that you like. When you think about it, Tony Parker should be a lot over a lot of players, point guard wise. He got 5 rings.
yes, I know what you mean by that. About
You know what I'm
his
saying?
career, yes.
He's what
and he
else do you
showed one
want?
year that he was the man.
He got a Finals MVP.
Mm-hmm.
What really do you want? Chris Paul, when you look at it, the eye test, you're gonna say Chris Paul is better than Tony Parker.
Right.
But when you say career wise, Chris Paul just needs one to trump
That's it.
Tony Parker. Is what I'm saying.
Most point guards. He
Definitely,
only need
definitely,
one.
Definitely.
He only
Based on
needs
skill,
one to trump him.
definitely.
All he needs is one.
Based off of the eye test is saying Chris Paul is better than him. But for that paper, for that real talk, you need to get you some type of gold, bro, and not just with USA.
Right, you're not lying.
Yeah, no, it's
You're
the
not
same
lying.
thing that happened with Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley gets diminished in history because he don't got a ring.
Charles Barkley's
He had to play against MJ in the finals.
bro, that's tough.
Wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Just wasn't.
But he
Yeah,
gave a
like-
hell of an effort, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Man,
He did. Bust his ass.
But he
that-
had Kevin Johnson and
that
Ainge.
finals,
Right.
the Suns versus the Bulls is the same. To me, it was the same type of finals as Iverson versus the Lakers.
You could say that.
yeah.
You could say
Same
that.
same type
Yeah.
of like
Say that.
yeah.
The
like-
Lakers had a more put together team, but Iverson did his thing.
yeah. You can only do
One
so
game.
much.
I mean, really,
And I
every
think Barkley
night,
got
but-
one game. Barkley got one game too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
I look at that more as that Orlando squad against
Orlando
the Lakers.
versus-
The Lakers that
Dwight
that
Howard?
year, that Dwight Howard
Ooh.
squad against the Lakers. That's what it
feel
feels
you.
like
No, I
more
feel
to
you.
me.
Yeah, I feel you because that was MVP year too. That was Dwight's
Yeah,
MVP year
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give you that.
I feel like teams like you just mentioned, Orlando, Denver, if they didn't have to deal with Lakers, they would have either, for example,
But we was talking about
Orlando
That's how the
would
Lakers feel about the Spurs.
And this, you know what? This might be
Man,
another
for real,
year
yeah,
like this.
that's true.
We was talking about this back when the Lakers was good. The Western Conference Finals might fuck around and really be the NBA Finals.
No, it is.
Like whoever wins the West, you winning the chip. Like remember, everybody was locked in.
I'm not gonna say that this year.
He said back when the Lakers was good.
I'm not gonna say that this year. I'm not because
My fault.
no,
My
like
fault.
respectfully.
he crazy, man.
If Denver wins the
This is
West,
slow.
Boston's smacking them.
That's true. But do we even expect Denver to be in the Western Conference Finals right now?
No, but
Smacking them. 4-0 sweep.
5.
Five.
They'll
Five,
get a
and that's
gentleman's
being
sweep.
generous.
They'll get a
Yeah.
gentleman's sweep.
It's 5, bro.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
They got the
close.
pieces definitely to handle. You know what I mean? Definitely. What is this? What is the series record between
Are
the
you-
two throughout the regular season?
It don't even matter.
They only play
Playoffs.
It
2 or
don't
3
matter,
games. It's
bro.
different,
That's
yeah.
the thing.
Like,
Certain
it all
shit don't
results
matter.
back
All right.
to what I said, playoffs, bro.
It's
Them
a
7
different.
games, first 2 at home, or if you know what I mean.
You lose that first one,
you're
ass cheeks
the
get
fucking
tight.
bottom seed.
Definitely.
You playing away.
Look at it this way.
You know
Most
what I mean?
teams definitely.
Look at it this way. All right.
It's
So in
tough.
the first round right now, if it started today, Memphis would play Golden State. Right?
I don't know who I got out of that, to be honest with you.
Then you would
Golden
have
State.
Phoenix playing the
That's a hard
Clippers.
one.
Healthy?
Because we all was looking at
Golden
Ja
State.
last year to beat them.
They would have beat them, bro. If he didn't
Ja-
get hurt,
you
bro.
feel me?
Yeah.
They lost 2 in a row just
We didn't
because
get a
he
chance
was
to
hurt.
really see what happened there.
I don't know.
Right. So
I
think
don't know.
whoever wins that then plays between the Lakers and the
And
the
Memphis
Kings.
been whooping their ass, and the Warriors been trying to get these dubs.
But no, this
Lakers
last
won
time that Memphis won, Steph wasn't
Do
playing.
you think the Kings go beat
The
the
last game
Lakers?
they played,
Yeah.
They could.
Steph
I
was
couldn't- I-
They
Wait,
definitely
hold on.
could.
Let me ask this
Steph was
question.
not playing. I promise you.
Hold on. What percentage do you have the Kings beating the Lakers?
0, bro.
It's not happening,
giving-
bro.
I don't trust no.
These young
All right.
niggas have not been in the playoffs.
I'm gonna give him.
One.
I'm gonna give him 20%
Two.
chance.
20%.
Who's gonna guard LeBron or AD?
That'd be the problem.
Like,
No,
I
yeah,
get
no,
it. And
yeah.
me just being pissed off with AD this whole year,
Sparking controversy.
I definitely feel like he's gonna show out in the playoffs because he knows if you tank this year,
I'm halfway out the door already. If
they're
I'm
gonna be
AD.
off the AD project. They're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
get
just
on
right.
and just let's figure something else out because this
80.
ain't
I don't
working.
think 80 wants to hear that news. That in the
it's-
media, like we
it's-
could possibly trade 80. He don't want to hear that.
I don't
Bro.
think he care.
Reality
If he
is
plays
reality.
After he
anything
got
like
that
he's
ring,
been
he kinda
playing
been like-
these last 20 games, aside from this trade, before the trade, he was playing like shit. I remember the night that
I've
he
been
played
calling
against
it every
Portland,
time.
and he's literally the biggest player on the squad. I mean, on the court, the best skillful player, and then you getting
Talking about that last
dunked
year
on
with Rondo.
E-Banks. No, this year, literally this year. The last time they played
when
Portland,
I've been talking shit about AD
They got
all them
embarrassed,
years,
bro.
all that
and
time,
Dame wasn't even playing that night.
bro. AD has. You got to roll the dice on AD if you're gonna get a 7 or not. You might get snake eyes. To be honest with you.
Right now, he's playing well.
Yeah, he has been performing.
Yeah, we
well.
talking about the last couple games because they
look
again
good right
back
now.
to the first point that was made on this show today. Are they hooping like this because they need to get into? They can't go 2 seasons back to back without
Nah.
getting into the play in.
Bron gonna be gone.
Are they? Is this
And they're lu-
desperacy? Are they desperate
they're
right now?
lucky that they have this type of format now. As far as
Does it
playing.
matter whether
Like,
is it desperate though because it's working? If you get what I'm saying, and they
But-
get into a flow.
But is everybody desperate that they playing right now? That's the point he's making. So
Okay.
it
You
may
got
be
a lot of low
they
management
may be
squads
playing.
on
you saying
the
other
roster.
teams are
Like
trying to
they
be
just played the
strategic where
Rockets.
they want to
They
place
just
that in
played
the
the
season,
Rockets,
so we
and
just
that
gonna
was
let
a
it be.
decent
Okay.
game. They just played the Rockets, and that was a decent
And
game.
they
Rockets
should've
don't give a goddamn about what happened.
blew
to
I
them
got
out.
you. I got
You know what I
you.
mean?
That's
And
fair,
what
that's
the
fair.
next games that they have, they got to play Utah twice,
Utah,
Clippers,
in Portland.
and
I think.
Phoenix.
Phoenix is no wait.
boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that.
Boy,
for
they
sure.
got
yeah, they do.
Lakers
They
got
do.
I
4
know that for
games.
sure. I just checked
So-
that the other day.
So Lakers
what
got
happens if they lose all
Lakers got
4?
Utah twice.
What happens if
They're
the
not
Lakers
gonna
lose
lose
all
all
4?
four.
They're not losing on 4. That's crazy.
They're not losing to Utah.
That's
twice.
crazy.
They say Utah twice.
Nah.
Yeah, you're not.
No.
You're not losing.
Clippers
I think out of that
and
4,
Phoenix.
they're
Clippers
gonna
don't
go,
need to play.
They're gonna go 3-1.
I can see them beating
The Clippers don't
right
need to
now.
play.
I
You're
can
not
see
gonna
them-
lose to Utah twice.
I can see them
There's
beating
two.
the Clippers right now. The Lakers.
You might beat Utah twice.
Clippers and Lakers.
They might. That's what I'm
You
saying.
might, yeah.
They
It
gonna beat
depends-
Clippers. They should.
And Phoenix may
should
not-
beat-
I can
Phoenix
see,
don't
even
wanna
though I'm
play.
rooting
They
for the
lock.
Clippers, I can see the Lakers beating the Clippers right now, based on just how they
And
playing.
I think their next
The
game
chemistry.
is against. No. It's Utah,
Utah then the Clippers.
Clippers, and then
They play
I
Clippers
think
tomorrow. They play
Utah
tonight.
comes to LA.
Yep, and then the
play
last
them.
game.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
good one because Russ think he like
Yeah,
you
Russ
know
gonna try to
in
show
the
us
groove. You feel what I'm saying?
And what I noticed about the Lakers is they always lose the first game. If they play a team back to back or whatever, they gonna lose the first one. So if they playing Utah twice, they gonna lose the first one. They gonna win the second one. That's how I see it.
All right, let's lock them in right now. Then West and East. Who we got in the finals? I'll go first. I got Boston. And Phoenix.
And this is if you had your lifeline, every dollar you could possibly make in the next 10 years.
I like
is
Boston,
going to
but
this
bet.
bet. You got Boston.
I
really
can't.
like it.
Man,
Boston,
because
Phoenix?
I like Boston,
Phoenix?
Boston Phoenix for me.
I got
Boston,
but I need to
Phoenix.
see what they gonna look like in the first round. Man.
I don't need to. Boston, Phoenix.
I need to see what they
That's
gonna look
where
like in the
I'm
first
at.
round.
You heard
We
me
got
earlier.
3
I
for
said
3.
that earlier.
We got 3 for 3 right now.
Yeah,
What are you
I said
saying?
that earlier. I'm not changing that.
Man,
Boston,
I
Phoenix
agree
for
with
sure.
y'all with the Bucks versus Boston, but Boston, we got Boston in the finals.
Versus who?
Clippers.
Of course, you crazy. They're not getting.
Hey,
They're not
the Clippers,
getting
in my
past
opinion, is the only team that
Phoenix,
feel like
bro.
I'll play them
are
right
tripping.
now.
But they can match
Fuck
up.
you talking
I can-
about?
They can match up with Phoenix.
Yeah.
Right.
However-
and they defense.
It's
And
not
I-
game
However, they're not gonna get past them, bro.
I'm just, they got to still jail on that time, but y'all, you know what I mean?
That's facts.
Bro.
You feel me? Because it's a lot of times we be expecting certain shit to happen, and then be like, these niggas, wow, Trick Daddy.
Thing said trick that. I don't see a team. First of all, let's keep it honest. There's no game plan on Phoenix yet. KD ain't even really played with them yet. You don't know what to do. You haven't even tested anything to see if it works or not.
That's
You got to
true.
test that game
That's
1 and
true.
game 2.
That's true.
But do they know
Is
what?
Ty Law
It's a
better than
gamble if
Monty
they wanna
Williams?
think about-
It
about
goes
double
both
teams.
ways.
Is Ty Law
Or
better
anything
than
of that
Monty
nature.
Williams?
Is Ty Lue better than Monty
Yeah, I
Williams?
said Ty.
As a coach,
He said Ty Law. Ty Lawson ain't played in years.
I was about to say for the Patriots.
Ty Lawson ain't played in years. That nigga was fast.
He was all right. He was all right for a point of
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Is he
But-
better than Monty?
No,
As a coach,
no.
it depends on what he's coaching. Because I think Lue
I feel
is
like
better
that-
coaching at superstars.
But
Are you just looking at Ty Lue just because he got a ring, or
No.
are you just looking at just pure coaching? I would definitely say Monty for sure.
I'm
Monty's
saying
a better
Monty too.
coach. Monty is a better coach. It might be that whole Phil Jackson thing again. I don't really know about Phil Jackson as a coach. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if I have Phil Jackson as the best coach of all time.
No.
because of the same thing.
I'll wait
It's
for that.
either him, you go
we
probably
can talk.
him
We
or
can
Pop.
talk. We make sure we bring that up.
Yeah.
Best coach of all time that y'all feel. But I got. There's nothing. There's nobody can change my mind. Nobody can change my mind on. I don't. Phoenix doesn't need. We could play pickup style. If we play pickup style for 48 minutes, right? If we play pickup style for 48 minutes, I still got Phoenix over anybody. I got Phoenix over everybody. completely.
Hey, what a who? Is that my car?
It's definitely not mine.
He looking that way, so I'm that way.
Nah,
From here.
that's definitely somebody personally doing that. That's manual.
Yeah.
That's manual.
It's either get your
But-
ass out the fucking house or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's all.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care what the circumstances are.
I'm gonna stop being prideful and say,
Yeah, that was manual. That was Manuel being
blocking
manual. That was
I'm
Manuel.
gonna
for
stop
sure
being prideful and
manual.
say Phoenix. Definitely right now.
So do we agree?
We could agree.
It's
Okay,
a
thanks.
clean sweep.
Let
Wow.
that pride go.
I'm going with the.
Pride is the devil. What J. Cole say?
I'm rooting for the Clippers all first round.
Nah, you
Real shit.
should. You should.
I wonder what they gonna
Who
do.
do they have to play first round?
Who? Clippers?
Yep. If
I
they
think
gotta
it's
go
the
in right now.
Suns.
The Suns, and they
Bruh.
ain't been running from
Yeah,
that spot
yeah.
yet. That's what I'm saying. They haven't been saying
It's the
like,
Suns.
I want to lose.
Aside from them
they
playing
got-
the Lakers,
Clippers
who's their
got-
last games?
Lakers got who? Clippers?
Yeah.
Clippers last games are give me 20 seconds. I got you. Lakers, Portland, Phoenix. They got 3 left.
Lakers, Portland, and they're gonna
Portland.
be
Portland.
Sit them.
Bro, they're gonna
Damian
go
playing.
1 and 2.
Sit them down. Sit them down.
They're gonna go 1 and 2.
But Phoenix does not.
What?
Need, Phoenix does not.
Bro,
need
you
to
think
win.
they're gonna beat Phoenix?
Go beat
I
the
don't, think, I don't think Phoenix gonna play.
That
Last
game ain't even gonna matter.
Bro,
That's gonna
2-1.
be. That's gonna be everybody
2-1.
we
They
ain't
gonna beat the
never
Lakers
heard
or they gonna
of
beat
playing.
Go
Phoenix?
beat the Lakers.
Be crazy.
Dang.
And I don't think
They're still in the air. The Lakers
I don't think
playing
they're gonna beat
well,
the
but
Lakers, bro.
Hold
the
on.
Clippers has
The
this.
Lakers-
The Clippers
the
has this
Lakers
little
are
thing
really
where
on
like
they shit
at a
right
given
now.
time it's like no.
Listen, I'm saying the Lakers
No.
gonna
The
win.
Lakers-
That's the crazy part.
I'm saying it
Right
too though.
now,
But
the
you know what I
Lakers have
mean.
a sense of urgency to not repeat
I'm about to stand up
what
for
they
for the
did
team
last
right
year.
now.
That's a fact.
All right.
They have a
If
huge
I'm the
sense of
Clippers,
urgency. They not
if
trying to-
I'm the Clippers, why am I gonna try to stay in 5? I could drop to 6 and play Sacramento.
But if you drop to 6, you play Sacramento. When you win, look who you playing.
Memphis or the Lakers. If I stay
We
in,
could do that.
if I stay in 4 or 5, even if I beat Phoenix,
I think we all would love to see Lakers versus Clippers in the playoff series.
Definitely, it's
7
been
games
well,
in LA would be absolutely
It's
beautiful.
been
that'd be
well
nuts.
overdue.
That'd be nuts.
It'd be nice if they could somehow put them in the finals. That'd be
now
like
you
no. He
reaching.
like
Hey, he's
nigga
not
let her-
lying though, because at what year was that when they literally built the bracket? I mean, based off of where they were placed.
That was the
if
first year
Clippers
Kawhi
were
came.
Exactly.
That first year Kawhi
Exactly.
came with.
that was during the bubble, I believe.
It might have
Was
been
it?
a bubble.
Yeah,
It might have
yeah.
been a
We
bubble.
lost
It
to
was.
the Nuggets, and I
Was
said,
it?
"Damn, we getting fucked up." And then now the Lakers
It was.
fucking them up.
Wasn't it a
but
PG
there's
year
lot of-
too? When they were both all right.
The first
Yeah.
year, the first
Yep.
year they
Wasn't
all
it? Yeah.
came.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That first year was
like, oh
when
shit, this
Kawhi
might
had
really
the little,
fucking happen.
commercial and shit. It was like, okay, we
Yeah, it
get
was.
Lakers versus
That was
Clippers.
the hot,
This shit
that was
gonna
the
be
hot
lit.
wing season.
Yeah, that was hot wing season. I still want to taste them wings, so they got to be fire. If they worth leaving the bubble, they got to be fire, bro.
I ain't saying shit.
That was crazy.
You got to be
I ain't
fire.
saying shit. All right, we got MVP. Are we all set on who we think the MVP is?
Yes, I know.
Embiid.
Embiid.
Okay,
But-
perfect.
But the way they be playing these weird politics, they're gonna fuck around and give it to Joker. And I really don't see how they can be cool with just saying, yeah, Joker had a better year than Embiid. There's no way.
Who was the
Embiid
last-
Did his
was there-
thing this year?
Has
Never been.
anybody got it 3 in a row?
Never.
I don't think so.
I think MJ might have been the only one to get it 3 times in his career. I might be wrong. I don't think there's been that many 3-time MVPs.
No.
Because during our lifetime, they always pass it around to make sure every player gets it. Duncan got one. Iverson got one. Kobe only got one. Shaq got one. The only one that got more than one is Steve Nash.
No, LeBron
Back
for
from
sure.
when?
LeBron for sure.
I swear I was about to say him.
But
LeBron got like 2 for sure, minimum.
2. I don't know if did he get one in Miami?
Hell yeah, he got back to back in Miami.
For sure, he got one in Miami.
But to his degree, it's kind of right. They might be like open up the door for them to possibly get more. But
LeBron got 3 or 4.
Not 3 in a row though.
Not 3. Not in a. I'm in a
absolutely
row.
not,
Is
no.
what I'm talking. Is the question I'm asking.
Nah, there's never been 3 consecutive. They've
and
been
I think
back
they
to back.
would. I'm gonna go there.
You think they gonna let him break history?
I'm gonna go there.
and open that up.
It ain't even history. I think they
would
would
put him in
love
as
for
history. You
somebody
get what I'm
that's
saying?
not. I think they would love for somebody that's not black
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a historical
to
moment.
be the first player. We gotta fact check that. Forgive us if we wrong in the comments. I know y'all got Google in the comments. Y'all be acting like y'all know shit, but y'all really just be searching shit and then go comment.
2
But
minutes later, like you just found that shit. Like
but
you knew about it.
off the top,
That's it.
I can't name anybody that got MVP 3 years in a row.
I can't
Never. Unless it's like some Bill Russell type shit. Wilt
It's
Chamberlain.
not even like that for defensive player and all the
I
other
can't.
shit.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Didn't
don't
Dwight
know.
win that
Did they make sure that passed?
Dwight got 1 MVP.
No, I meant defensive player. I think Dwight
like
might have
3
got
in
that
a
shit,
row,
like,
back to back.
he was
I
going
couldn't-
crazy in
I
Because I
couldn't
Orlando.
tell
think
you
Kawhi
that.
was the only person that got 2 back to with him and
No,
Jordan.
Dwight definitely got back to back.
I know Kawhi, Jordan, and I know they got 2 back to back.
Yeah, Dwight was going crazy. Because that finals year, and I think the year before, if I'm not mistaken, in Orlando, he got DPOY. I might be
I
mistaken.
couldn't tell you. I
might be mistaken.
I can't tell you. I can't call it. So I wish I knew that answer, but I can't off the top of my head.
Not
I
3
can't see
MVPs.
anybody that got 3 in a row.
Nah, that's never happened.
And if there's anybody, if I have to name anybody, I would say it was Jordan. If I have to name anybody,
But he
I don't
don't.
think he
But
got
yeah,
it
that's what I'm
because I
saying,
could
but he
see
don't.
Charles Barkley getting one that
Yeah.
broke that up. I could see
It would either be Jordan or Bron, and neither one of them don't. If you
Rondo
get what I'm
got 3 in a
saying.
row.
The first year Jordan came back, he didn't win MVP.
So let's
Yeah.
scratch.
Hell
Let's
no.
scratch. I couldn't call it. Go ahead and Google it and act like you knew in the comments. I'm prepared for
That
it.
might.
Oh, how y'all didn't know Rasheed Wallace got?
Y'all gonna forget about?
Y'all be acting like y'all knew that off the top of your head.
bro. I knew
I think
Ginobili was third off
I
the
think
bench.
everybody would kind of know that though. If
Calm
somebody
down.
got 3 back to back.
Back to back, I don't.
I don't think
a
that's
three-peat
happening. There's nobody.
MVP.
You feel me? Because we
I
damn
don't
near
like it,
could
bro.
go through the tools. You know what I mean? In our
Steve
head.
Nash, Steph, maybe MJ one time.
LeBron got back to back.
LeBron, and that might be
Yeah,
it.
MJ.
Maybe like Larry Bird or some shit back in the 80s. Not gonna hold you. I don't know. But those are the 4 that I could think of. And Steph is the only consensus MVP. Like all first
Yeah,
place
so
votes on that second one he got.
That's tough,
That's
bro.
72 and 10 years.
So again, I think they would love for somebody that's not black to be that first three-peat.
That's a crazy.
I kinda
thing to
agree
just
with you.
plan out.
Because it's like
That's
and
crazy.
Dame
Like, I'm just saying.
Dame was on
But
the,
this is the NBA though. It got his, we gonna talk about this in the summer. Some of the rig shit that be going on. You know what I mean? Some of the conspiracies.
summer gonna get spicy. Make sure y'all
You
tune
feel
in.
what I'm saying?
But Dame said that on the podcast. He said you can't have 3 years back to back of it being a toss up and you still give it to the same person if it's a toss up. Like Joel Embiid could have got it any.
That was last year too, though.
Joel
Yeah.
Embiid could have got it
Yeah.
last year or the year before.
That first year was crazy.
But the fact that
first
he
year was
hasn't
crazy.
gotten it 2 years in a row and it's still a toss up right now and you still don't give it to him, it's crazy.
Y'all
Because
want me to fuck y'all head up right now?
I'm
You know who won 3 MVPs
in a row.
in a row?
in a row.
Moses Malone,
Okay.
Larry Bird,
Okay.
and Magic Johnson.
Okay.
What?
So
That makes sense.
Joker
That makes
could get
sense.
it.
That
Joker
makes
could
sense.
get it.
That makes sense.
Joker already
get it.
got it twice. like you said.
But they'll put
and
him
the
up there
only
with
other
them.
people that got it twice: Bob Pettit, Karl Malone, Tim Duncan, Steve Nash, Steph Curry, Giannis, Joker. That's it.
Wow.
He could do it
Moses
then. They
Malone
could
got
let
it
him
three
do
in
it
a
3 times.
row.
Yeah,
Fuck. Wait.
he was going. That was probably
MJ
when
don't
he was,
got two.
MJ
guess
got like
not.
5.
but not
Nah.
2 in a row.
Oh, in a LeBron
In a
got 2 in a
row.
row. 100%.
I thought that's what I was trying to tell
Nah,
you. 'cause
100%.
I think whatever year.
100%.
Wait. Which year
man.
did they win? The first one that they won, I don't think he won MVP.
LeBron
Who,
got
you talking
MVP.
about,
LeBron got
in Miami.
MVP 2012
When
and
they lost.
2013.
No, the first year that they won, I don't think he got MVP. That first year they won, because then they beat the Spurs first, right?
So who did they get? Who did they get
Bill
it to?
Russell got
Wait,
5.
you right.
That's
And they
crazy.
gave it to Ray Allen, right? No.
not finals MVP, regular season
Was
MVP.
that D Rose?
Russell got 5, bro.
Yo, shit, it might have been that. No, D Rose was when he was in Cleveland.
Was there one
That
before
was-
that?
D Rose was when he was in Cleveland.
LeBron got 4 MVPs.
Total.
Both of them are back to back.
So 2 Miami, 2 Cleveland.
2 Cleveland, 2 Miami.
That makes sense.
But both of them-
Which Cleveland?
08, 09, 09, 010.
Okay.
That's that
I
Detroit
sound like
one.
Nipsey Hussle now. 09, 010. Nah, 2010.
Yeah, so that's the Detroit
Sometimes you
year
gotta
when he
say
went
that.
crazy, and then the year they beat the Magic, right? Them 2 years
Wait, you talking about
for LeBron.
for the Cavs?
Yeah, the first 2 years he went to the finals.
Yeah, that was the year he that was 09. I can't remember 09 like that. I know 010 was
That's the Detroit year. That's when he went
07.
crazy.
That's 07.
No, when he went the 25 straight. I thought that was.
Yeah, that's 07.
I thought that was 08, 09.
So sad because he went to the finals that year. Don't argue with me, LeBron. Just listen.
Wait, 07. No, that's Boston.
See, he's
07 is Boston.
He not listening to me. He not listening. He not listening.
Ain't 07 in your
Listen to
Boston.
what I'm telling you, my brother.
No, they won the next year.
2007, Bron went to the finals against the Spurs.
That was the first one. Okay.
2000. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss a Bron fact.
Okay, that's the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it was Boston, right?
Yep.
No, wait. No, that's not right. Wait, who the fuck did the Lakers beat the first time? Wasn't it Orlando, Boston?
Lakers went Boston, Orlando.
So
No,
Boston,
no, no.
Boston,
Lakers
Orlando.
beat Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando,
That time,
Boston.
Then they lost to Boston. Then they beat Boston.
So it was
again,
Orlando, Boston.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken,
For the
right?
East. And then it was.
think so.
Go ahead and
2010
Google us again.
The Lakers.
Put it in the
Kobe got
comments.
I think he got one. They went off. And they played Boston because Boston got
Boston
passed.
won the first year.
Yeah, and that's
Yes.
it. Powell was
Yeah.
getting his ass beat up by KG. Then the next year,
Perkins got hurt last game,
Facts.
and they won at home.
Yeah.
And hey,
what?
LA
Hold up.
was
What the fuck
tripping
does?
that year?
I ain't even gonna disrespect Perk like that because Perk made it to the league.
He was a killer in high school.
In high school,
That's how he got to the league.
But how?
What he
How
saying
long?
is he's
How
better.
should he last that
who
long?
would you say is better? Him or
on them
Kwame?
teams? Right, but that's what I'm saying. He even got rings. Don't no
Who?
Perk.
Perk got a ring.
Yeah.
He got a ring with
He
Boston.
got Boston
He
ring.
got a ring.
He might have 2.
No, absolutely not.
That's why I
got
said
one.
rings.
He wasn't like sneaking on somebody's bench at the end like
Nope.
like
He tried
John
to-
Sally.
He tried to be on
He
OKC.
tried to do it
Well,
with
OKC.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. When they lost to Miami.
He tried to do it with Cleveland.
Who, Perk?
Yes.
Yeah, he was on those Golden State Warrior Cleveland teams when Bron came back.
Yes.
Because he was the one talking shit to Steph on the bench.
Tripping on the bench.
Yeah. That's
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
got-
He was
he
in
got
the
it
suit.
twice.
He was in the suit.
Yeah.
He was in the suit.
Yeah.
He tried to go
Talking
OKC.
crazy.
But
and-
he did go to OKC. I remember him in OKC for sure.
setting them ghost screens.
Yeah, he was said.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said like Perk, like he made, like he lasted so
Don't
long.
disrespect Perk, bro.
That's why I don't want to.
I'm not.
But you know when, like, okay, KD said the same shit, and you had 4 points.
Are you saying you could? Are you saying you could have did what Perk did?
I'm doing it right now. Look. Like I'm sitting down.
In this body and everything, guard 6'9", 6'11". In this body, I could get dunked on by Blake.
Getting away with
I could get dunked on by Blake. I could set picks.
Perk was setting pin downs on air.
Listen.
But
Y'all
he was
niggas
good
is
for a
funny.
big body going to the paint, though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to get dunked on more often, but
You got your fouls from Perk. You got all 5 of your fouls from Perk. I ain't gonna hold you. but he was setting pin downs on air.
I was
I'm also
Perk's
not
career,
gonna
Perk's
hold you.
career is a little sketchy, but he was a killer in high school.
He good for he good for
He
television.
was
Yeah.
actually damn near 30,
for
bro.
sure.
Because
And
when
it was
you
a
that-
McDonald's
when
All-American.
You're that big in high school,
Shit.
and with that mentality, like you're a whole man.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
In high school,
That's-
niggas don't want to fuck with you.
That's true.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean?
So
Not
we
happening.
there's one thing we didn't talk about for sure so far, and it's a topic for me because I feel like I caught this. What about Dallas? Are they gonna make the play-in? Are they one game out the play-in right now? Are they got 3 games left? Are
Who they
gonna-
play? Who they play?
Yeah.
Are they
Who do
gonna make the
have to play?
play-in?
Rumor has it though, is that they're considering shutting down Luka and Kyrie.
Wow.
Then
So they saying fuck
Don't
it.
happen.
That's what they saying. Fuck it.
Yeah, they got the Kings, the Bulls, and the
Kyrie
Spurs.
may not come back.
He not coming back. Ain't nobody coming.
Kings, Bulls, Spurs.
Kings, Bulls, Spurs. They could.
Kings
win all
don't need to
3.
win, but they on the roll right now. Why mess that up? They gonna win that. Kings gonna win that.
I say they dropped the way they've been
They're
playing,
gonna beat
and
the
they out.
Spurs.
They gonna beat the Spurs.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, but that's if Kawhi and or Kyrie and Luka play. But
It really don't matter, to be honest with you. Who'd they just lose? They just lost to Atlanta with both of them.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit was
the real
dumb at the
question
end. You
is-
see what happened?
It was dub how they got to the
Hold
overtime
up.
though too.
The
It
real
wasn't no
question
foul.
is
That wasn't no foul.
The real question to the Mavs is who fault?
Yeah, that was a steal.
Who fault is this shit for them to fall into pieces? Is it the addition of having Kyrie and it's Kyrie's fault, or is this Luka not being able to play with another superstar?
I think it's the fact that they lost the most
Or a
pivotal
combination of
players,
both.
They lost the most pivotal players on their team.
It's the NBA's fault. Fuck that. The whole league, the whole league is built around these superstars and building these super teams. You don't see a lot of teams getting built together
This
like
was a
Memphis.
chance though too,
Yeah,
because
but
Brooklyn didn't want to trade. You know what I mean? They just did a.
I
you know
get
what
you.
I mean? So
I mean, you got one of the best players in
Nobody
the
really to
league.
blame,
You want to
but-
put somebody next to him. Everything is
the
telling
winning
you
production, yes.
put somebody next to him, and you get the opportunity, so you just jump at it. But you weren't better than when you had Spencer Dinwiddie sitting over there
Spencer
slashing,
Dinwiddie was
going
special
crazy.
with
Is
that
that
team.
due to Luka not being able to play with someone as Kyrie's caliber?
That's what
Or
I
is it-
think.
or
I
is that
caught. That's what I
Kyrie
caught.
trying to be so ball dominant and just not being able to.
I'm
did.
gonna reiterate my statement. Luka has never played his entire career of basketball. He has been the guy. He has always been on a team where they fit pieces around him that fit with him. He has never played with a superstar that can do exactly what he does point wise. So now when Kyrie comes, Luka don't know how to pass the ball. The very first couple games, I think it was a game winner situation. Luka wasn't scoring at all. Fourth quarter, Kyrie was going crazy. Luka still took the game winning shot and missed, and said afterwards he should have gave the ball to Kyrie.
I thought
Say
you
that-
was talking about the one where it's 10 seconds left. They didn't even get a
They
shot.
had
at
to-
it.
that's what I said,
That was the
a couple of
first.
times
That
they
was
had
the
to-
first
couple of-
one.
yeah,
So
a
they,
couple
you
of,
can tell
issues.
they don't know. I'm not gonna say Kyrie because Kyrie's played with superstars and has still done what he's supposed to do. I want to
That's
say
why I sent that post to the chat last night in defense of Kyrie with famous Los.
my thing is Kyrie. Maybe it's a curse that follows him, but everywhere he goes, that city is fucked up. Team wise is fucked up. Team wise is fucked up. I'm sorry. After the moment he announced he didn't want to play with the Cavs no more, ever since then it's been a catastrophe everywhere he's went.
I could kind of.
Boston was nice as fuck. He got there, nothing happened. He went to.
got
He
hurt.
went to.
He wasn't in control
See,
of this
Yeah, niggas got
situation though.
hurt,
He
bro.
got traded here out of a situation of get back.
But they
about
were
Brooklyn.
the 6th seed when he got traded to Dallas.
That's true. I can't.
They're the
I can't say
12th
nothing
seed
about
now.
That. That's true. That's true. That's true.
I can't defend that.
Is that Mark Cuban though? Just saying, let me take an opportunity
That's Mark
so I
Cuban
can try to
and
put
Jason
something together
Kidd.
for the future.
It's
Jason
the
Kidd,
league
too.
Yeah, Jason Kidd is a horrible coach. I just want to get that out the way.
Damn.
A horrible one?
A horrible coach.
Damn.
I think that namesake
There was
is
some other
carrying
people that
him.
done said that on some other podcasts.
Jason Kidd is a horrible
He wasn't
coach.
too good.
I'm not gonna hold you. I get it. You know, he's done some shit with some players. Like everybody forget what he did with Michael Carter Williams. Everybody forget he's the one that told Giannis to handle the ball. Cool. Nobody's saying you don't see the game well, but you can't manage a game well. You don't know how to coach
That's a
a
good
game
point.
of basketball.
I hear where you're. I hear where
you can
I hear where you're
direct
coming
the
from
game,
today.
but you don't know how to coach it.
I hear where you're coming from because he ain't draw up no great play to end the game. Every play that they've had in these clutch moments has been trash. Trash. And I'm sitting here like, how you got?
It's just too much confusion
It's.
for
but-
NBA for professionals.
I can draw up a better play. And I don't got nowhere near the game knowledge as Jason Kidd. Why would you put Kyrie and Jason and Luka in the same spot with a handoff or ball screen? Clutch moments. That makes no sense. That makes no sense, bro. It should be it should be an ISO.
So all y'all agree that J Kidd trash as a coach?
I'm not gonna say.
I'm not saying
that.
He had Brooklyn.
Those words are crazy.
He had Brooklyn
I'm
with
not
Paul
saying
Pierce with a big
trash.
foe. He had the Bucks.
Don't even talk about that shit.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say that.
That was a project going wrong.
who
I'm not
else he
saying those
had?
It
words.
didn't work.
I
He
think
was
that
just too old. Just
yeah, it was Brooklyn.
Was his best
Milwaukee.
year? Was his best year getting Luka past the Suns?
Yes, for sure.
That's his best year. Luka past the Suns.
Yeah,
Who's best year?
J.
J.
Kidd.
Kidd as a coach. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So is that trash?
But how
I'm
much
not
of
gonna
that-
say he's trash. Those words are crazy.
I didn't say he's trash.
He's
He's a
not
horrible
as a
head coach.
good-
Horrible. I'm not gonna say those
he's
words
horrible.
even worse.
He's horrible. He's horrible.
Horrible means like damn. Like
He's horrible.
Like he's just
trash
there's
is just
nothing
like
he's-
trash is just like you
there's
know,
there's nothing in his coaching that is good.
I'm
Like,
looking
that
at it
works.
like it's food. Like food that's trash means I'm not eating it.
you're not playing for Jason Kidd if it's up to you.
No, I'm playing for him, but I'm going over there understanding what I can expect and versus what I can't. It's like when you see a lot of these coaches, right? Their success is predicated on their players, and I don't think that
True.
we,
Phil Jackson.
yep. But I feel like we don't necessarily look at it like that once they're done, right? Red Auerbach is always going to be Red Auerbach, but you have the best player of a whole fucking 2 decades on your squad in Bill Russell.
So we
You know,
I,
like-
I like that we led into this coaching because we said we was gonna come back to this.
Yep.
Who is your favorite coach of all time?
Greg Popovich.
That's a good answer. Is that your answer?
I had to say Phil
Phil's-
Jackson.
I would say Phil, but to a point that a lot of people say he always had great players and great
Yeah.
teams. Where Pop, sometimes you could watch him like build or even just grab certain okay players and like no, Tim Duncan had a great career, but a lot of the times the Spurs really only had like 20, 20, 20, 15. It was more so spread out rather than the superstars having 60. You feel what I'm saying? A, B, C, D. Now, Phil do a good job at coaching superstars. You feel maybe they could share something like that where one do the superstars and one got where he could make a regular, can't say regular, but if you look at Tim, Tony, Manu kind of freaky, you know what I mean, with his game. You know what I mean? He kind of exotic, but the rest of them kind of like fundamental.
Right.
You feel me? And they dominated. So it gets to a point where both of them got I'm going to go with Pop because of that, but Phil can, I believe, will be able to handle more of the superstars better because you hear a lot of people talk about Pop in interviews and it's not really good, if you get what I'm saying, whether it's Steven Jackson or a younger player, older player, maybe his prized possessions protect him. Kawhi kind of fell out of that. You feel what I'm saying? So
I'll say this, right? Greg Popovich is the last of that era that was like Jerry Sloan with the Jazz, where you're almost as synonymous as a team. And that's not happening for coaches no more because they just move around too much. You know what I mean? Like, when we were growing up, Greg Popovich was the Spurs coach. Jerry Sloan was the Jazz coach. We knew them. We knew them, right? George Karl, right? We know these coaches. Now there's not a lot of marquee big-name coaches. One, because of the simple fact that nobody's job is guaranteed. You could have gotten the playoffs last year, get in the playoffs this year, and still get fired, Mike Woodson, which is crazy. And then the other part is we're not seeing these teams and structures get built no more. Everybody's kind of just everybody's floating around.
Who's your favorite coach now?
Right now,
Because
Now,
I'll
say Money.
Yeah, I was gonna say Monty probably. Monty, I think, is one of the better. It's between Monty and Budenholzer.
I'm a agree with you guys on Pop, but my current favorite coach is still Brad Stevens.
I like
Well,
him.
Brad
as well.
Stevens not the coach no more.
But I'm saying like of this time, like
okay,
like
okay.
like this form,
Yeah.
because I don't think that's by his choice that he ain't coaching no more. I think that's more so like he was almost like, I'm only gonna coach a few teams. I'm not gonna just coach anybody.
I can see that. I can see
If
it.
I can't coach the teams I would want to coach, I just hang it up.
But
It's
I think
cool.
the other part of the whole coaching argument that we got to look at too is like, okay, what are we saying makes a good head coach? Because we talked about like 3 or 4 different things.
controlling superstars.
IQ.
IQ.
Yeah, for sure.
To me, it's always going to be big. Drawn up plays and clutch moments.
Mm-hmm.
You that terms a lot to me.
That's part of the IQ though, too. Though.
Yeah.
How you manage, how you approach playoffs. Cause some like Phil Jackson's he's special, bro, and his specialty to me comes off of actual in game shit. How he controls everybody outside of that baseline is crazy to me.
Yeah, his psychology is second to none.
Like I get,
And he knows how to have a relationship with like superstars, and a lot of coaches
so-
don't know how to do that.
so yeah, that's why I said it depends on if you got
That's why I said
superstars or
half in
not.
between him and Pop.
Because
Right.
Ty Lue can coach superstars.
Right.
But I don't think who's we comparing him? Who's we
Monty.
talking? I don't think Monty can coach super. He got superstars right now.
I was about to say.
He's
I mean, to
figure
us,
it
maybe
out.
not to you.
To
but
a degree, Monty is
Maybe not
overdue
to this
for one.
nigga.
With
They're
Chris
not
Paul.
superstars,
That's gonna make
but-
a fantastic story. They overdue for one.
Yeah,
Both
this
of them.
is their second time
Who
around, right? 'Cause they was doing-
who
yeah,
needs the
yeah.
finals more, Phoenix or the Boston?
to win?
Who needs to get
Okay,
there
look,
more?
okay,
Who
to
needs to get there
That's
more?
a
Get there,
good one.
Phoenix.
And I was just about to say that.
Phoenix,
And it's
for
only
sure.
only
Phoenix
because
for
of
sure.
really mainly
KD need that, dog.
KD,
Like,
but I would say Chris Paul needed more than KD.
KD. I mean, Chris Paul really needs to. He
Especially
really
with
needs to see
having
that.
this
He needs
lineup,
to.
if he don't lead them where they're supposed to go, is he such a great, like, let's go to question, go Roger. Is he the
Yeah,
great
bro.
point guard that we expected him to be? Because now this
There's
ain't,
gonna be a lot
you
of
had the
expectations
Clippers,
for
you
sure.
had the opportunity in Phoenix before, you feel what I'm saying? So what is it now?
Don't be healthy and lose.
Right, and the thing is, he's not just gonna get in the playoffs, and the first game is the finals. There's a journey that he has to
that
go
part.
through.
Boston still got a year or two.
Is he gonna be healthy to even
Chris Paul got it.
make it there? Which I
Boy.
assume he can. However, how is he gonna perform when it's time for the finals?
That's a good
'Cause
question.
that's gonna really
Speaking of
that's really gonna
flashbacks,
determine.
y'all
your
remember when
question.
Chris
Like,
Paul had that like 13 and like he didn't miss? He put
I
up like
remember that.
13,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
said it was lucky, and y'all was looking at me like I was crazy.
That wasn't luck. He's
No,
going 13 for 13
Because
in
he's
any
saying
game
after
is
that,
not luck.
after that, he's saying after that
That's
he got his
13
ass
shots
pumped. That was the
in
same
a row
series
that you
he
have
started
made
getting punked by
without
the youngsters.
missing. Like
That next
you
game
have to
though look
unpack
crazy,
that, bro. Do you understand?
No,
that?
I get it. I'm just saying there's a little
Like
bit of luck.
even just if you want to go right now
I don't
and just
care.
shoot a couple shots,
You're not
like
going 13.
mid-range,
I can
With
guarantee you.
defense,
Right.
with defense.
I
Like-
can guarantee. You
but-
might not go 13 for 13 on Mike and Ike layups.
Wait. But what if
Like
I
reverse
did
Mike.
say-
Mike,
Yeah.
hey, he said Mike and Ike layups.
I
You
got
meant the little tight. You meant the little
in
tight.
the reverse Mikins. I know what you talking about.
Y'all knew where I was
Mike-
going.
yeah, Mike-
I hated that
yeah,
goddamn
yeah.
drill. Y'all knew where I was going with that. Y'all knew where I was going with that. But
But
you
if
know, you
I-
might not make 13 in a row of those. To be honest with you.
But
You
if
gonna
I
clip the rim
did,
for
that's
sure.
definitely lucky. We ain't. There's no argument to that, right?
That's
if
not
I
luck,
did,
bro.
It's not luck.
but if I did,
Chris Paul in the playoffs 13 for 13 cannot be luck.
No,
It's gotta be a
that's
little bit of
skill.
luck.
No,
Luck comes
bro.
when you say he went 13 for
When
13
you
from half court
literally
shots or some
score-
shit.
26 points. Whether it's 20, let's just say all twos.
yeah. I think it was like 28 because he had some free throws
All right.
or some shit. Yeah, but yeah,
No,
you got
yeah,
it.
all right. So boom, 13 shots, bro.
And
That you
they're
did
luck,
not
and that's
miss.
luck.
That's not luck.
I'm saying
at
there's
all.
luck involved. If we're not saying it's not
No, bro.
luck incorporated,
I think
come
that
on.
was. I think that you ever went crazy one day. You were like, damn, what the fuck did I eat? I want to try to eat that every day now when it's a game day. Whatever I did, I want to try to just do exactly that again because maybe that is what did it. Maybe,
I'm not gonna hold you.
The youngsters punked them the next couple of
Yeah, they
games.
man.
And said, "What you go do?" And I think he
know
thought
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
Brandon Ingram.
You know what was luck? You know what was luck? Giannis Antetokounmpo in the All-Star game last year going 5 for 5 from threes.
I'm not. Yeah, I agree.
That's
Yeah,
luck.
that's luck.
Yeah.
Chris Paul is efficient from the mid-range.
Yes, he
I
is.
think
He's
you're
a
doing-
wizard.
And you're
He's a
doing
wizard.
that in the playoffs.
He's
This
a
is not
wizard.
just
That's
like
just
impressive.
locked in.
No, I'm
That's
not
just
saying it's
locked
not
in,
impressive.
bro.
trash
He's a
team in the
wizard.
middle.
That's locked in.
Middle
Yeah.
of the season.
That's locked into
Like,
me.
I'm not saying it's not impressive.
I'm not saying he can't. That locked in is hard to do though. That locked in is not something you can just go find. It's one of those where the hoop just seemed to start opening up. It like that shit like a hula hoop now. Anything I put up, that's just going in.
Sure.
That's just going in. I don't think he was sitting there saying, "Damn, I'm 4 for 4." Oh shit, I'm 8 for 8.
I say he hot than a motherfucker.
Because the moment anybody, you shot shots and hit like 10, whatever you feel like, oh damn, I'm hot right now. You gonna miss the next one. Because now
yeah, sometimes yes.
you almost impressed with yourself. Like damn, I hit.
For me, that really depends on why.
Right? Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Against La Mirada, I'll never forget. James hit like 5 threes in a row, and that was crazy.
And you sit there, the moment you bring that up to yourself.
And they're all designated like in plays, in transition. It's just not like we're just, getting the steal, boom, he's wide open. No, like.
That's when you shut up. That's when you shut up and just let the shit cool down when it cool down.
The most I ever hit in the game was in that summer league.
13 shots, that's crazy.
I hit 8 threes against guard, and Marshawn could vouch for this, and Van too. He was playing for guard at the time. They kicked our ass though towards the second half. It was when y'all had just quit. Yeah, it was when y'all had just quit. Marshawn was there. I hit.
Nigga said when I had just quit. Well, I remember that.
Y'all, man.
I don't remember quitting until the last game.
Summer league, y'all had quit the last tournament.
Did
a lot of y'all walked away. I promise you.
Did I?
Damn, it's only 2 months.
I'm not that dude.
No.
I walked away last game.
I wouldn't say quit. Y'all was saying that we not playing the summer no more. Y'all was going to play for the season. And I was out there playing with freshmen and sophomore. I was playing with Romeo.
I might have done that. I don't recall. Because I probably wasn't even there yet. Wait, I was there.
You was there, yeah. Because we was hooping at the beginning. We was hooping at the beginning. We're going to revisit that. That's what I'm saying. We're going to revisit that.
I was for sure there. Yeah, we got to revisit that one because I'm not too sure about that one. But yeah, it's been a great one.
Definitely,
it's been a great episode here. Sure. Another episode of Who's the Homies. I appreciate my brother coming through.
Oh man, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Other than that though, we chatting with y'all. Like, subscribe, follow, all of that.
Peace.